rolling and just caffeinate.
Oh man, that sounds like a band name, Brad. Hot sauce, chili peppers.
I have to change my Xbox name to that.
Good Lord, this Friday conversation, guys. Just saying.
All right, I'm back.
Brad's taking a deep breath to compose himself.
Anything that we need to go over before we hop into next week's launches? Check those, make sure we're all set.
I don't think so.
Cool. Well, let's dive right on into it then. So, starting with Jamie's, all three of his, are they good to go for Sunday?
Seattle and Maryville are going, and then the other one's the following week.
Okay, yeah.
Which that should be all listed out.
And then Mar, I did get Seattle access, so I have that Facebook I updated on here, so that one should be good.
The business ID really streamlines that, doesn't it?
Yep.
Sweet.
Bunker Group.
We're good. I just reached out. I'm not going to be able to do a launch call with him specifically. Sorry, I don't multitask. On Monday because he's traveling, but I just asked him about ad spends. That's the only thing we're waiting on. Ad spends go. I'll try to meet with Nate and Nick today, but otherwise, beginning of next week, we'll lock all that into. There's only one club that won't be launching right away, and it's already listed out.
Perfect. Yeah, keep me posted. I'm seeing it looks like two are marked as 1,500.
Yep. Starting with TikTok and those two.
And then to confirm, so 1,000 for Jamie's each of those.
Yep.
We're doing 50% off first month.
If we perform, I'll get him to bump up ad spend. Mar and I will be going through and double checking all these. Don't worry.
Okay. So
should this be on us to update that, or is that going to be through tech final steps? Because
this is always you guys. Tech does double check.
Okay, perfect. We'll go in and update that.
This should already be done.
I was a little confused if it was us that were double checking. If not, but now that I have that, we'll make sure that those get updated today. Won't be an issue.
Gotta open your ears a little better and listen to it. We talk about this every week.
I know there's a lot of back and forth on that too, so we'll get it locked in.
Vlad, good to go.
Okay. Yes.
Right. Ryan O'Toole's. So Cheswick and Kittening. So Cheswick, I know are we doing 6 week? I know in the past they've done 6 week and 21 day. So I just want to confirm we are doing 6 week, not free.
We are, correct.
And then Kittening Server, we're launching the website lead follow up, pay what you can. That's still the game plan for that one. Those two.
Yes, but Josh has a question.
Yeah, question on that, Bradley, because they're going to be running website leads, and I checked their A2P. It's currently still in progress for both, so I don't believe they would be ready for launching this Sunday, simply because it's still currently in progress. And not only that, but their card and Tulio for Kittening, there's 12 days of launch credit for there. But Server is a new club, so we still didn't get that $1,000 in, and we need to confirm with Ryan about it.
Why is Kittening not good to go? Kittening was old. It should have been already set.
It looks like it's still in progress, Chad.
What's in progress? It was verified when we first did it.
I think it was not like a campaign that was built out back when it was launched April, when the A2P thing wasn't a problem.
But if it's verified,
April 2023.
You don't have to re-verify a number. I don't care if it's toll-free on there. We can use toll-free. I don't understand.
Right now, it's still in progress, Chad. So for me, what I see here is Lawrence updated it it's just bought a toll-free number for it.
But how was it working before? Is what I'm saying. What was on the account before?
For Kittening, I'm not sure, Chad. I just need to check on that first.
Double check it, because we still use toll-free numbers. Toll-free numbers are fine.
We're doing 50% off too for the challenge, aren't we?
I don't know. I wasn't a part of that conversation.
I believe that's because that was kind of the.
I got him back.
Got him back, yeah. So we're
gotta take care of him anyways. He's good shit.
We were doing 50% off first month for that one, and then just no, obviously, website first month free.
Lawrence, can you do me a huge favor with those two for Rhino Tools? So obviously A2P is being verified. Let's verify toll free for those ones. We should be able to push at least one through to get verified, I would think.
Server is a new club though, Chad.
That doesn't matter, dude. I'm telling you right now, when we do it, we do toll free and the other one at the same time. And toll free, one of them's been getting typically verified pretty quick because Lawrence is the shit. He's been on it.
For kidney policy verification is still in progress right now.
Perfect.
So we have to wait maybe later this will be verified. And I'll switch it. I'll email Alan to switch this after.
Total knockout, good to go.
Should be good.
Perfect. 1,599 free.
Yep, absolutely.
Calisthenics.
We're gonna push that one back a week probably. I'm trying to get John on the phone because they skipped some of the boot camp, him and his newer person, and one, I want to make sure that they're comfortable launching, but two, I also don't want to set them up for failure, so pushing that one a week.
And
Zach, what's the game plan for next week then? Because we shit the bed this week. How can we make sure he doesn't shit the bed next week?
Yeah, get him into boot camp every single day, no exceptions, because he said he was out of town this past weekend, and then they did a remodel in the club, and I was like, you didn't tell me you were doing a remodel. So, yeah, just kind of fishy on that front. My guess is he totally dropped the ball and shit the bed and then didn't want to own up to it. So now he understands the importance behind it and shouldn't have an issue this week. Des Moines, yes, that's good.
huge 50% off. We're doing 1,000 ad spend free.
Yep.
Des Moines should be 1,500, dude.
Said 1,000 on Monday.com, so that's what we went with, and the Wins channel.
Almost positive I did. A G or 15. I wonder if I put it in wrong. Oh, let's roll with it.
Let's check the Fathom call quick.
Start with 1,000 then for now.
Yeah, keep an eye on it.
All right, so looks like we've got what? 12 new launches, 2 of those being websites, so 10 challenge. Yeah, so I guess let's just definitely make sure we've got one, all subs are good to go. The show fees have been updated for the ones that we need to. And so the only 2 are the 2 membership that are in progress. So yeah, Lawrence, if you can keep us updated on that with the status.
Bradley, can we, I know this seems tedious, but can we go through each account to make sure the show fees are right?
Yep. Seattle I updated.
And guys, to make this 190 million% clear, all this shit needs to be done by this call. The point of this call is to have a double, triple, quadruple check. And then when Lawrence does it, Lawrence is going to check it over again.
Arcadia, we're not doing any 50% off, stays at 79.
That's all 79.
Okay.
Nothing to change with any of those. They're updated. He had a choice. We talked about that originally. I'm like 16 agreement. So I'd rather stay month to month. If it performs, then we can talk. Cool. He's a risk adverse guy.
Bradley, by the way, for Cheswick, it's currently set up in Allen at $79.99. So do I flip that to 39 or 49? What do you think?
Let's do $49.99.
And then the flip back is going to be 79, correct?
Yep, because it's just one club he has. So I mean, if he were to get all of them, then we could, because he had the 79, right? Because he had 3 plus. But yeah, since it's just one. And
Okay, that makes sense. Total sense.
I know you guys already have this done. Just make sure it's put in your calendar to flip these guys back to full price.
Yep. And then Mar and I, since it's on here, once March hits, we're going to go back to the previous month. So the 1st through the 6th, so that we can double check any of them as well. Because I haven't had a ton, but I do have a couple that are half off from February.
Yeah,
so we've got something on our weekly follow-up or daily follow-up to double check on that too.
This, guys, is a massive opportunity to get people on 12-month agreements. Right before the end of that price tag, we talk about bringing their price down or getting it somewhere comparable to where they're at now. It's only common sense for performing for them.
Real good.
We
You
got
said get them on a 12-month, Chad?
Yeah, because then we can drop the rate, you know what I mean? So instead of going back to 99, at least we go to 89. Honestly, if you get a 24, we go to 79. So it's
Yeah.
like more comparable at that point. And I personally I would be all for if we need to double their ad spend if it's a good club, if they do a 12-month, 24-month.
Okay. Like if they blow up with stuff, usually we can easily make that up pretty quick.
Oh yeah, exactly. Especially, we need basically anywhere from like, I would say probably 10 to 15 shows. 15 is probably the floor. If we get 15 shows, we're making money. And
So I know this one, I know he's not launching until, what was it, 3rd?
Make
Yeah,
sure you
no,
get those invoices waived. Liza, you're gonna wanna send, you can ask Mar what he's sending, but you'll have to send a ticket to support through email and they'll just waive it and then you'll be good to go to launch that. Otherwise, messaging will not work. I learned that last week.
And when they try to log in, they won't be able
Yep.
to see their dashboard.
Mar, will you send that over to her? And then you guys might have to wait, like, get rid of I think Lawrence, you helped us with Jamie's, get rid of any past due that are unmarked too, because if they were past due, they weren't able to see them. So you got 2 steps to go through. You gotta submit the request through Alan Support to waive those invoices, and then you're gonna have to log into each account and get rid of those appointments. Either mark them as no-show or delete them.
Good call.
And then to confirm too, so all the launches, all are free, obviously except the website, and then Cheswick is the only non-free.
Let's go. I love that trend.
And you'll get Ryan O'Toole back to it. Don't stress about that. If all of a sudden we start to do well or his team does well, it's going to be a conversation of let's get more in there, earn for free. Let's do some legwork a little bit on the front end so that they just handle that conversation. Carly, she'll struggle a little bit, but as soon as you have one call with her to talk through phase 1, 2, and 3 of that greeting, she's going to rock it.
Kitning, it looks like we need Kitning and server, we need hours.
Oh, ours are already from website side. So those are website leads, so they're just from the website.
No, we're doing membership too, homeboy. So you need to double check that. I wouldn't
Membership gets funneled to what?
I would not go off what's on the website. Most of these people are horrible what they do, dude.
Oh, okay. Because in the Wins channel, like it only popped up as a website lead, like a setup, not like not for the membership.
No,
I would still get the hours because they're going to turn onto a challenge anyways. Let's be proactive and get those hours right away.
Well,
That
either
way it's
or
just
we're
fun.
website and membership. We're doing both. We're doing pay what you want membership. He's pumping in his own dollars into it.
Yeah, can I ask a question though?
Yeah.
We send it to the OS we send it to their website, and from my understanding, I'm still trying to get a good handle on this. When we're booking through that, we still have to put hours into Acuity, is what you're saying, for the website nurturing side of things.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because they don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got it. Yep.
Because they don't always sometimes book. So when they don't book, it goes by our schedule, and then it goes off of our bookings in a sense.
Yep.
That's
So we
what
just want to replicate it, is what you're saying.
Well,
because
yeah,
we're a
and
third party.
I just don't.
Yeah, I don't trust it. No, that makes sense too. Like, because every time they book on our system, it's going through Acuity. We have to have hours in there to match it. You know, like our system is communicating, booking it in both, but it's not saying, hey, I'm pulling your hours from OS. And I think that's where a little disconnect is.
Yep, absolutely. So Ryan O'Toole is membership and website nurturing. And website nurturing should also be on Cheswick. It should be on all 3.
Are we doing Cheswick?
For website nurturing? Yeah, you wanted all of them, dude.
He did? Because I thought it was just the 2, and then the other 2 were challenged. I don't remember him, unless you...
No, it's not for website nurturing, dude, since we're gonna do that for free for him. But for just membership play, external membership pay what you want, there's only 2.
Okay, got it.
You can follow up with him, but I mean, it's free, so it'd be stupid for him not to.
Got it. Cool. So that looks good there. Anything else that we need to go over with these launches? I do want to touch on the billing portion with Stripe and making sure we're tracking that. Just make sure we're good to go on that end. But before we jump to that, anything else with any of the launches.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that I am so crystal clear on the Ryan thing because this was all a little confusing to me. So what we need from Ryan, and I'll have Josh call, is we need the hours of the ones that are doing the pay what you want. That is what you need from Josh and I, and then we need to verify with Lawrence that everything is all set to go for it to launch. Is there any other action item that you guys would need from me and Josh?
Let's confirm that check, because I know when he sent the logins for the website nurturing portion, he only sent Katanning and Sarper.
Okay.
Kitning's
It wouldn't make any sense for him not to run the other ones, that was my thing. So I would just say, hey, you know, we might as well get all of them going, because it's gonna be free for them, so it only makes sense, you know what I mean?
Okay, so, sorry, I just need to break this down super slow so we get this. So we need hours of the membership ones. We need to verify that all three are doing web nurturing.
Yep, and I would,
Free,
I
but we
would,
are selling it.
yeah, I wouldn't verify, I would just tell him, and honestly, Ringo, I would probably have you call to go
Okay.
that portion. I know Hawk can do it perfectly fine, but I would just basically say, it's like, okay, you know, so we have, what club is for sure doing website nurturing, Kitten and Sarver?
Kitning's
Yep.
Yep, so I'll just say, hey, we got both of those for website nurturing and pay what you want. We can go ahead and just get Cheswick going on that website nurturing for free with you also. Does that sound good? Just
Okay.
please. And then
So
we
the
can,
last,
And
Last
that case,
question,
we would,
and then
we
I'm
would need
sorry.
a login for those. For Cheswick, because we currently don't have that.
yes. And then last question, then sorry, I'm done. I just want to make sure that there's urgency with this and all the ducks are in a row. I am back to back to back in meetings and in stuff until it looks like 2:30. Is 2:30 still okay that I give the call, or do you guys recommend Josh or someone else gives the call so this is done sooner?
no, 2:30 is fine.
Okay.
What I would do is,
Shoot him a text too.
I would just get the urgency on to Lawrence to get the website leads added for Cheswick. Even if we don't, it would be good to have the tag in there. So Alan can add it.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
so
just
get
say-
it built up.
Let's just say by 2:30, it's 2:30, and like things are not good to go. Worst case scenario. I want to inform him of that there is a potential that we will hold up on the launch for some stuff on the back, and I will tell him that at that time. I will update him either way.
Yeah, we should be good to go because we got back and stuff,
Good.
switched up to go. But I would just, yeah, I'd obviously over communicate, but I wouldn't tell them we're not going to launch until we 100% know, which would be Sunday, to be honest with you. And he's, like Brad said, he's good at text too. So just let him know.
Shoot him a
Okay.
text and just be like, hey, you free at 2:30 so we can connect? Also, we have one more club to set up your lead nurturing on. Could you get me the login and password for X club? That'll be for website leads. Boom, you might not even have to talk to him.
Bang, bang.
Okay,
But
I'm gonna
then-
take care of that right now. You guys don't mind
Love
while I'm okay.
Brad,
Yeah, he's one of those people that will respond when it's good for him to respond, but if he's not responding, you're gonna do for months.
Alright.
Anything else with new launches before we move to billing?
nada.
All right, so billing side, really main thing that I want to make sure that we're dialed in on is, one, the tracking with this is going to be important. It's going to help, all of us, marketing, CSS, coaches, be able to see, especially people who are coming off pause, like where their ad dollars are at. So the tracking with this is going to be super important, and then obviously making sure like today for next week's launches, all subs are set up and good to go. So let's start with Jamie real quick just to see.
The only one for us that shouldn't is going to be, we gotta put it in here. 21 days.
So Everett is the one that's not launching, correct? That's the third.
Yep, and we need to change those amounts. God, I gotta get better with Monday. We gotta change those amounts to 1106.
Yeah, just keeping track of that will definitely help. But yeah, it'll be 11:06.
Mar, with our double checks, can you double check on Monday with that?
You're a beast, Brad. Are you
1109?
charging everybody 1106?
Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that back and forth and that upsell type of thing. It's in there as a subscription for monthly. Jamie's like, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah, you were at 1,035, but you went through all of the other stuff last year where they actually bumped up the rates from the government, so we were eating the cost. So yeah, every month it'll be 1106. It's like, well, that sucks.
1106 or 1109?
1109. Sorry, I don't know why I have 6 in my brain.
Nice work, dude.
But I was gonna do that. I got to follow through with something.
That's one thing we'll want to just check on here, make sure those are updated, and then relaunch credit. So obviously here we'll just need to update this, that 1109. But CSS team, I mean, are you all up to speed, good to go, you know, with setting these up, making sure that, you know, if it does say 21 days, we know when that's supposed to come out?
Plus 21 days from the launch on, for example, if it's launching the 25th, plus 21 days from that, that's where we start the subscription. And then just to inform you, Bradley, like our next due date, what we're going to do is not put February 25, but instead March 25 if there's no relaunch credit. If it's not, if it has like that 21 days, then we add 21 days, that would be like what, April 16? And then we'll delete that launch credit, correct?
Yep. So yeah, let's go ahead and do, which one am I, Mary? Let's go ahead and do this one real quick, because we'll need to cancel this. That's
Brad, if you get your hands in the pot, get your hands out, dude. Have Mar take it over.
What's that for?
For subscriptions and stuff, Mar.
He's been crushing it.
Cool.
He's got me. So I just asked him to make sure we update Monday with that, and then
Beautiful.
we'll just have to remember to put in like next due date type of thing, 25th or 26th, whatever it is.
so here, I know that one was set for the 25th of March, but let's see, because it was what, 17, so Marysville 17 days. So that one, if we're launching on the 25th, we got 7, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we got to make sure we're being super cautious on that, because if we had set that up for the 25th, we're essentially giving them almost 2 weeks of ad spend free. So we've got to be cautious on when we're setting those up. So it would be right for
Yeah, in April.
I mean, we drafted his first payments.
April, not March.
Yeah, so we took his first payment, and then that next one get pushed out to March.
so
I
what,
didn't-
you all have already charged him?
Hell yeah, I charged him.
Okay. So here,
That's why I'm confused. I didn't know there was a credit because I didn't look on there. I can start looking on there on Monday. I do not go on there enough. I'm trying to be better about
Oh,
that.
legend.
Fucking back to back. So we drafted relaunches, Mar. Let's just make a mental note. Let's just double check to see if there is ever a credit. And then what we'll have to do is we'll have to push that next invoice date out 21 days or 17 for Marysville.
Yeah, I'll just take care of them. So yeah, the next invoice just needs to be on 17 days. Not a big deal.
Yep.
It's honestly, that's a better way to do it personally if it's been a while in a freeze, because it gets more skin in the game for them. I like that idea.
I mean, I just didn't know any different.
Brad, I gotta respect the hell out of it. Just going right for this road of like, hey, by the way, here's what we're doing. No questions.
He's jacked, man. Like, let's fucking go. I let you push off your ad spend payment 1 extra week, so now we got to take it.
Mar, does that make sense?
Down that Chad.
so yeah, here essentially, yeah, would be, so in that case, yeah, you're right. When we set up the subscription, we want to, since we've
It'd be
already.
basically, yeah, March 25th plus 17 days. So April
Exactly.
7th.
So it'd be, now, 11, 15, 17, so it'd be April 11th, forever. Select that product, which is the
1109.
$11.09 a month, that's been plus Twilio, schedule subscription.
Bang, bang.
We just want to make sure we update this, so just remove that, next due date, April, what did I say it was?
7th.
You moved too fast in your screen for my brain.
April 11th.
I know, same here, dude. I'm all like,
I'm usually like staring at it, like, remember, and then it loads. I'm like, got it.
Liza, Mar, Josh, does this make sense or are you confused?
It makes sense to me, Chad. Like I can relay this to Mar and Liza later if there's
Okay.
something.
Sounds good.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Perfect, awesome. So yeah, just want to make sure we're good to go on that. And then so today, any of them that are launching, and same thing with any of them that are pausing too. We want to make sure we're updating it right away, so we know how many, you know, how much ad dollars they have left, if any, so that when we launch back up, you know, we're giving them any proper credit or we're charging right away. to get, because they ran out. So if we could just go through those today, that'd be perfect. And the next thing are gonna be pauses. So what do we have for pauses? I know there were a couple of abandons that we had a pause this week. What was it, Perry?
There is one, that one should be immediate, right?
Yep, that one's already off, yep.
What the hell's Harry?
Perry.
Oh,
Harry.
What the hell's Harry?
Was that the only other one from abandoned, or was there another?
They're talking about relaunching.
Stanford?
And Stanford, but we need to know, like, ad spend. Oh, that's just literally gonna pick up right away for them, right? For Stanford?
Yeah, but it'll just start and we'll, from Scott's, like, conversations, any new ones, like when we launch them back up, it starts at that 500 a month. That's,
Is it, when does that get charged, Bradley? Like, day of them starting or right before?
we won't charge it because we lump all of it. We charge their ad spend like on a monthly basis. So, you know, one starts up, one, like at the end of the month, we take whatever was left over. Let's say we did have some pause and they didn't use up the full ad spend, we just apply that to the next month.
Okay,
We
so
don't, we don't,
I
yeah,
can
we don't
relay
charge
that to
them
Scott that,
individually.
like, hey, since we're pausing Ferry, whatever remaining ad spend for that goes towards Stanford, and then beginning of the month, that'd be the normal 500 ad spend for that.
Yep.
Okay, let me make a note of that so I don't mess that up when I'm responding to him.
Thank you for taking that on, Zach.
was there any others that we had a pause in that group, or was it just Perry this week?
Let me double check my emails real quick. I have like 40 a day from them.
Are you kidding me?
It's wild. Well, between the changes and the back and forth, and then Scott's like, hey, Ernie, chime in. Hey, yeah.
Last week it was just Pantito, I believe.
That one's already off, yep.
Yep, outside of that, it was just the one.
Okay, cool. Cool, and then, so what have we got? Any other pauses or cancels from this week?
Wilford on?
Wilfer, we need to cancel that subscription for We Have a Ride because it just drafted the last one for him for that 30-day notice, so.
Wheeler Group.
Wilfer, though, is going to be attending Cash Clinic Tuesday, and Liza blocked out his calendar, and then if we can get him some cash right away, then he'll actually launch with us again. He wants to work with us, he just doesn't have money right now. Plain and simple. He was just bleeding, but he's happy to come back with us.
So both of Wolfers need to go ahead and be turned off? Or just,
Just the Camden one, because We Have a Ride runs, because they just had Edmund come out on the 18th, I believe, correct?
When does Camden know? When is it done? When do we charge the last one?
The Camden's done on the 29th, I believe, was this month.
Okay, so not until next week, so we're good.
Yeah.
We Have arrived, it doesn't, yeah, next week is Camden.
We should almost just have them run Camden instead of We Have arrived for that last 30.
Well, We Have arrived, their last payment that came out never got paid.
Yeah.
It's still showing as incomplete.
Oh, I guess, do we just turn it off then?
I'd probably say so.
Yeah, it's not really worth it to be real with you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just take care of him, because if we're gonna help him make cash and then run again, we'll collect more upfront that way from him for that side.
Yeah, he don't need to run that club. It's worthless.
We Have a Ride never should have been open. If we're being honest, he never
We
should
are
have.
closed. He should change it to We Are Closed. You imagine.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, outside of Wolfer, Sandy's finally canceled, right?
For 30 days.
What's that?
30 days.
We're taking care of her, so
Okay.
she's done at the end of the month.
Sounds good.
Because Bradley will back me up on this one.
No, I'd back you up 1,000%, dude.
She'll be back, and when she does, I'm dictating that conversation. If you do stuff my way, or else you're not running with us.
Love it.
Exactly. Well, Sandy, and then I know Ben Matry's pausing end of month. Salem is pausing March 7th.
You hear Wheeler? Both Wheelers should be off as of today.
Yep.
And then Bryce Baker will be the 9th. That's what I sent over. If we
Bradley,
can
what
get an influx in that and they can close deals, he's gonna change his tune. Because he loves what we do. They have had great success. It's just 23 appointments and only 6 show, and you close 1. And that's kind of been the last 2 months for it. So I don't know if we have ideas or if we can do something on that end, but we can continue that conversation because that doesn't need to be in front of everybody, I guess.
So really, we only have 4 pauses then, going into next week. Perry, which is Bandins, we have arrived, Shakopee, and Eden Prairie.
Yep. Another positive week. That's good to see.
We do need to extend Fallbrook for 1 more week, Bradley.
Yep. And is Farmington good to go? Megan Brown?
Yeah, whatever day I told you, she was good up. You see, did you?
Yeah.
I
What
literally,
did she send a message?
JP and I'm like, dude, you can't fuck with her, dude. He's gonna have to talk to her. And he's like, Andy's on vacation. I'm like, dude, I want to tell you.
And let's, maybe Andy can go into it and be like, hey, tell me what's going on. I know you've been running with us.
Yeah, he's gonna end up buying her club, dude. That's what's gonna happen.
I mean, then he runs our play. I know we don't make a ton of money off of it, but we're not having a headache of like banging our head against the wall with her. So I mean, he might buy that club, but if he can just influence her, be like, Megan, I understand you want to do all of this, but people just get too cute with what they want to do. Embrace free. Let our team work with your team. Like we do this in every one of my clubs, and that's what makes it scale. Because she wants to scale. She wants to buy more. She just doesn't. She thinks she runs a dictatorship, but she doesn't. She gets walked all over by her people.
She just don't like you. It's a
Me?
It's a Marvin situation, dude.
Oh no, she liked me originally. She just didn't like that I sent that ad copy where I said, "Hey, I can adjust anything on here for you, but this is an example." And then she got into a cookie cutter conversation. That's fine. You can deal with her.
So, Liza, when you talked with Foster to book him on with me next week, did he mention we're good to pick up again next week for him? Or anything along those lines?
No, we just agreed for the meeting.
Okay. That one I'd rather play safe than sorry, Bradley, if we want to extend Foster's pause for 1 week. Because I know he's got new staff in starting, but I'm going to tell him at the end of this upcoming week, we got to launch again.
And then Patrick's too. I know originally, Ringo, you said kind of looking at the last at the 18th of this month, but I know. Have you heard anything from Patrick?
Yeah, I met with him. He started Mastermind, and he isn't looking to launch back up. He did ask about the credit that he had and for how much, and just said thanks, and that's all it was. But yeah, he's a little Mastermind.
Got it. Got it. Cool. Anything else that you all have?
I think so. Nada?
Oh. Perfect. Awesome. Well, another positive week, which is great to see. Next week it's looking like we've got quite a few as well.
Yeah, next week should be good too. We should have a few more added to that pile too. So
Starting that upward trend. Love it.
Perfect. Alrighty. Well, if anything else comes up, let me know. I'll send it over, just the pauses and the launches that I have, just so you all can confirm if there's any others that, should be off freeze that aren't on there or on the launch list. Just let me know. I don't think there is. I know Fallbrook we're pushing back. Foster we're pushing back. So I'll send that over, though, just to make sure we're all on the same page.
Cool. Thanks, dude.
Alrighty. Talk to you all later.
See ya.
Hello?
Hello?
Wala naman sila nag-send kay Bugan.
Are you here? Are you hear me, guys?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I miss you guys very much.
Kasapot Manila hang style eh. Kanang i-on the spot ta ba nga kay baw kana mag-change ng confirmation price murag amaw.
Unsa to?
Ako, Hindi ko nagtanaw. Ay, ni Chad, galing na gusto ko na rutong na.
Lugi ko na
Asa
ba?
to? That should be done now, kuya, sa pwede wala sa ikuan, sa katong checklist. Pwede kung napa na nga doon, hindi ka na mo miss out. So, wala man nagdutangan to. So, pwede pasayloon niya, nadapita.
Naka-mention, nakinumdum ko kay Bugan nga naka-mention siya na kay ako to nga time ang nagganang kuan, ako to nga time ang nag-present sa launches ni Zach unya. Hinumdum ka nga iyang gipa-edit ang diri sa kuan, ang diri sa new launches nga spreadsheet nga dapat kung unsa kuno ang nadiri mo jud ang kanang kung half off dapat half off na jud ang ibutang kay para dili malibog kuno ang tech team, dili lang kuno kanang butangan aning kaning 50% first month ana kung pila jud kuno ang amount para inikuan sa alan mo jud kuno ibutang. So gi-edit nako nag $40 ana may gani di ba na
Saan na?
di kay pag ingon na niya nga kanang Bradley kanang we need to make sure nga kanang kaning mga launches karon kay updated ang confirmation price. Dali kog kuan dali kog abli kay napamo siya sa kuan big iron. dali kog edit sa kaning ako karon pa. Nya gibutang-butang pa dihang presyo niya wa man gi-edit.
Gani, so kanang ang katong last time na discuss na murag ipa-edit lang siya pero wag gid siya gingon nga murag we are supposed to update the alan confirmation price or
mo bitaw ni anak ko.
Istorya na.
Ni ana siya nga kanang kuan, kanang mauna ang gamiton sa tech team. Muna ang giingon kung unsa nga amount ang naa makita dinha mao nay gamiton sa tech team. O tech team iyahang giingon adto. Mo to nga ni ingon ni chat na lang ko nimo nga i-update ni ang kaning kuan, i-update ni ang kaning kanibang imuhang formula diri sa confirmation price kay kita naman po'y balikan na ninyo dili na to ma-update next month. Kita
Sige lang, basta ka ng yan, naklaro na sa kuha ako na nag-i-add sa akong checklist para di na ako siya malimutan kay wala man gyud na sige balik-balik sa akong kuha akong date nga checklist kung sa akong kinahanglan buhaton niya katong nga part miss akong gitong kung siya na-include so wag ito na ko siya na update akong alan confirmation price kay
tech team mo gud dihang giingon nga kung unsang nakabutang din hang amount mo na ang gamiton sa tech team di malay mag-update dito anas alan buang.
Sige, mao na to niya. Ang katong sa credit Joshua no?
Na.
So, bali ang sa katong credit relaunch credit kay i-consider ko siya before ta mo process payment no? Kung sa'yo naka-indicate dito, like for example, katong 17 days, so ato sa ikaw ng 17 days, and then from there, mag-count ta o 30 days para dito ta mo charge, or pwede na to i-charge ang akong katong itabo karon nga na-charge siya, na-charge na siya atong kuan pag 25 atong i-charge, madlaw. 18 day, so bali ang atong i-expect ato is 25 siya, no 18, no? O 25 lagi, 25 kay 25 na ng launch. Giada na lang ito ni Bradley ganina o 17 days. So bali nahog na March 25 plus 17 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So mga 8 to 10 ang nakabutang natin now. Right?
11 mo to?
11.
11? Okay, gusto mo ito siya ang idea, Josh. Sige mo ang istorya, Josh.
Mag-share ako screen ta kaya kung tagsaan di kan tap to mga hulis karon.
Sige,
Mitas na para na to ba kay mag-meeting ra ba sa meeting ra ba 11 to ba?
11 na koy launch call 11.
Sugod ta ang Seattle sugod man di ba launch today. So tanaw ni mong calendar kasi na.
Sige, nag-share ka.
Pwede mo matukpa na. Mag-meeting pa sa CSS karong 11?
Wala na, bandod call maguro.
Wala na. Bandon call man ang sa Okay, labot na ang atong call na to, kaya alas 12 doon. Doon. Alas 12 itong meeting. Nana sa mga kalendaryo.
Na. Kaya mo, kita na ako kung kalendar. Wala. Ang akong kan ba, ang 10 a.m. o 12 p.m. naman ang na-address ako agad karon Friday. Di ba, ang 10 a.m. mo naman to kanina. Nagkaroon ng 12 CST po rin. CST.
Kita niyo ba dyan eh?
Makita na sa ako.
Karoon na wala na 11 mo ha?
Lagi, kaya lagi. Yup.
Tara. Okay, tanang. So to. Balik. So imong button war, pwede ka. Seattle, launch na karon Sunday, so Friday. Typically Friday rin na to button kung ma-confirm na parehaning pagulang na to call nga confirm na gyud sila nga launch na sila. So kayo fast na, so all good na siya. So since 25 pa siya launch, tanahan na to ang billing and subscription for naramiya pa na sa to ang system cost material nga board. Kala.
Wala na sad ko'y access anang billing. Akong gi-check. Marketing na lang.
Kung wala kina mo reflect gid din panumbong sa tech nga anong wala pa ma-connect ang imong kaning column billing and subscription dapat na-connect na siya. So, bata na ito kay siya to. Seattle, scroll ka to the very end. Liza lagi na nito eh. Ay, money, Liza ba? Okay.
Ako na.
Dili.
Oh. Huh? Kang Brad?
Ako na.
Iyan, Mark?
Oh.
Aligis kang Liza lagi.
Magro na
I don't know.
update.
Sila, wala siguro na update. I don't know.
Siguro nga. Brad. Steady. Kami okay, anyway. Scroll forward, ito mo sa the very end dire. Tanawon nimo ang kanisa dapat na siya update rin sa next due date niya.
Pero,
karon naka-bill naman kaning online.
so, i-delete na akong i-process diya. Mag-process bago. 1109 ako na ang monthly niya.
So, 1109 na yung monthly niya, din na 1065. Takibawa na, bisyo ni Brad. Wala nga si Brad, but dapat mo communicate na niyo, or si Zach mo communicate na niyo mo Isabel nga dapat mong pila lang na bill na, or i-bill, or ilang sabutan nga bill. 1065 mag-iwa pang i-bill, kamaran na ako, update nga, 1109 day. So anyway, ang tanaw niyo kay lokat ka sa ilahang official state nila balik, so which is going to be 25. Since na may 21 days dire, maghihap ka so good. 21 days, sikan sa 25, which is going to be 25, 7, 14, 21. So 17. Diba? Magikan sa February 25, 21 days, maghihap ka, 17 here. Diba? Since ang kaning month of March kay na bayran naman niya, so instead of March 17, April 17 na ni siya nga mag-bill tag 1109.
Oh.
Kaya niatag us kaman sa kabuan kay nakabayad naman siya ning 1109. Kay kung wala pa ning 1109 pa, Margaret Liza, ang buhaton ninyo kay gikan sa yahang launch date 25, 21 days magbutang og subscription, so gikan sa 25 17 ang may butang rin subscription dili kaning kuan March 25 March 17 tani siya, pero since ni kuha naman tao 1109 na mag-atag 1 extra month pa, so kani siya tangon na tani 1065 kay di naman 1065 di ba, 1109 naman, so after ng itin nga subscription is 1109 I'd spend 2 per month. Okay. I'd spend 2 per month. Again ha, 25 to. So instead of March 25 sila plus katong sa 17 days, pero 21 days, they carry 21 days. So March 25, that is going to be 25, 27, 14, 21, 3. Kopya?
Hmm.
Halika. Kay imbes March 25 unta siya i-bill unta kay nikuha naman kadaan og 1109 na. So bayad na yung March. So imbes unta nga March 25 ni nga mag-bill sa sunod niya sa subscription, mag-add ka 21 days kay mo may nasa credit diri. Kung wala pa na ma-credit kay ato ibukan na unta kay katuntang gigan ako ganiha pila to. Ikan sa 25 plus 3 weeks, that is 1, 2, 3, 17 unta. Pero
Bali,
since
17 yung of the month ang ihang buwan yung month charge niya. Since the moment na na-consider kay wala man tanan na cover that time, so
Yep.
ato lang gibalik.
Yep. Sakto. Pero okay ra, at least kay good from say client ra. So karon okay balik ka. So since nakabayad na siya o para March niya nga buwan, nag-launch siya o February 25. So atong buhaton, alga. So gikan sa February 25, nakabill naman ta niya para for the month of February 25 to March 25. So dito magbutang ng 25. Gikan sa 25 makataog 21 days. So 25 ato sa pizza ono 7 14 21. So kaya April 15 dapat. April 15 is ito naman pala. Forever na. April 15 to forever. Okay? So April 15 to forever, niya, since 1109 naman na sila. April 15 na ha? So once nakabuhat na ka ng relaunch credit, April 15 na ni may kung buhaton na yun, ari ka sa board, next day.
Kuha na lang na Josh, i-process.
Buhaton yun. April
Ang kaning
15.
sa kuha, o kaning sa
So since na April 15 naman ako diya, ang kaning relaunch credit, pwede na ako na-delete na. April 15, schedule. Then,
relaunch credit.
I-delete ni mo ang relaunch credit kung ako man nakagkanang add na sa saktong adlaw.
Okay.
So bali
Sige.
February 25 kay nakahatag February 25 to March 25 since nagbayad naman siya ng 1109 na muna na mo cover hangtod sa March 25. Ang March 25 to April 15 kato ng 21 days niya nga relaunch credit. So manang April 15 na ta magbalik mag-schedule na niya nga magbayad na siya. Okay?
Sige, katong isa nag-i-adjust ni i-pass ni Bradley ganina, katong sa isa ka club.
So kani siya,
Marysville.
kani siya. Ang Marysville atong talana. Marysville. Okay. So for Marysville,
Nga siya gi-create April 11, 17 days man to, no? Ang ihang credit kan March 25,
so
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
takta 17.
Oh, 11, April 11. So, remove na nimo ang relaunch. Then, ang
sa March.
dapat pay, ikaw na kung buhaton, sa namin ka sa ato, adjust karon ato na lang tuwasan. Kato ka Chris Hampton, kay na,
Chris Hampton, good question. So Chris Hampton, asam na? Ako to na last week.
kato na last week, oh.
Okay.
Ang katong last
Kay
week ba
si-
kay wala man ko kasuway process og kuan kanang Stripe. Karo ay wala pa jud ko nakasuway pa jud si Tony si kuan na dito si Tony Llanos pero na naman to siya kuan. Na charge naman to siya.
Okay ra, basta ka ng basta brand new launch din eh kay wag dira kay kang mag-hold kay tungod kay ang coaches sa may nag-set up ra ni. So ka ng mga relaunch kay tungod na yung mga credit ba kanang parehaning Great Mountain o parehaning Fitness Marietta.
O kana wala ko nakakuha na ng Fitness Marietta.
Narami na sa atong dashboard no, kanang credit, no?
Target na. Okay, March 18. So na may refund dito pag February 9. Ang refund kami.
Ano
Anong ma'am
na-refund
may
na
refund?
siya? Payment for
Okay,
invoice.
sige na. Okay.
Manual na siya nga gi-process ang ingana.
Freelance credit kay immediately man.
So wala,
So, wala ra.
matik
Ang
ra
next
siya.
due date niya,
March
Yes.
18.
March 18.
Na-chargean siya. Pero wala lagi siya na-chargean og kuan Josh. Kanang 44.
Bigay, nag-lunch na naman ni before. Aga ng 44 eligible kay igor na para kanang brand new gid bito nga club bito. Nga wala pa buhati og tulyo ba.
Pero
Kanang 44
di man good.
one time na tulyo kay.
Di bang good kuan ang ilahang process kay tanawa kang Jamie oh. Nag-lunch naman sad na sa una niya anong 11:09 may gi-charge.
Okay, kay si Brad, yan naman siya, kay galapad mo ko, kay pila na takatuig nga nagdagan nga, kami nag-cover ato tanan niya, yan naman siya, mo ba? Well, that's a bummer, yan naman, so sige lang, okay ra, 11:09, 11:09 monthly. Yan, wala tayo provision na, about silang pilyo, messaging slip nila tanan, balik ka ng 109, wala na para with pilyo, at yung sa niya. Ang sobraan, mo na itapak sa subad.
Mao lagi ka ng
Ako tong i-adjust ang kakuhan dahil Josh kat Crisanton kay mo ba atong gihimo last time like atong gi minusan og 44 tong one time setup kay mo man atong gi assume nga mao ginabing mao man siya right process kun si Brad may nag-ingon nga iyang gi-set ang expectation nga 1109 ang i-charge mo tong
pero basin kay
Wala na
Jamie ra
i-charge
pud to
ako.
kay Bugan.
ha?
Basin kay Jamie ra pud to niya gi-set ba? Ta kay bao. Or unsa ba?
Di tanan sa tanan yung kakatuya kay ako man gi pangutana siya karon sa kaning kabangker nga group kay padung na ko mo charge na ko nga so kaning kabangker nga group kaning 1,000 diri mag-add ko 1109 siya mao na siya buhaton kay mao na akong giset nga expectation so kung naay sila question concern ana ako rin mahalo tigyatay mas comfort ani ako tara ko na lang i-clarify para before na ko i-edit
Bitaw.
So, asa po may line pa rin, pagkita, tapos may relaunch, okay.
ako na lang i-edit ang kahapon before ako sana siyang ibalik ni Brad
Maura man ay kanang relaunch nako pagkuan pag last week. Ay last 2 weeks pag gid na. Ay last week day kay Sunday man na siya nag-launch.
Basta ang CrossFit, kay wala yung relaunch credit, so maditin, all good sa. Ang rason na nga na kaning relaunch credit, nga mablangko rin siya, ba kay basta gibutangan din branch like immediately, or kung blanco man gani, so na nga March 18 na kotang din. So good ra.
Katong kuan Josh.
Okay, so,
Sige tiwasasa na kanang mga kuan mga na-launch na.
Ito last week ha,
Oh last
ito
week.
last week ako yun na. Okay, kettlebell is next due date. Ibutan na natin rin. Kaya wala yung next due date. So, March 18. March 18, tangtangon ng immediately. Mana? Kaya next invoice niya is 565. So, 565 ko siya every month. Muna 565 ko
More
siya.
details next due
Good luck.
date.
Good sila.
Ah,
Next, Kanipit House, New York. Si Barbara. Barbara. Si Barbara. Nakaschedule na March 18. Okay, all good. 1500. Well, dili 1500, 1565 ni siya. Ano? 1,000 PBO fee. Goods. Good. All good na. Good ang tahan last week. Tatangon na itong 18. 55 na sa taong tanaw. So, ang maning mga Seattle of Marysville, okay na. Wala pa rin branded bunker, which is Arcadia. Yeah. Nawa. Let's have fitness Arcadia CA. Okay, the monthly. Okay. Kani kanong green ni siya, kasi mo naman ng green ni siya, katungo sa dili. Katong anong green. Kay pag February 18, which is katong pagbago lang na nabilan siya, pag January 12, nabilan siya, ano ba. So, nasa previous nga bill ba nga ni Dagan dito 65 pag February 18, at check it po. Pwede man ka schedule nga kanang para March 20, kanang para kanang pamag-attack kanang ad spend ito. Nag-schedule nimo kanang para karong Sunday nga February 25 para mo green siya dito. Bali na collect ba sa base lang aning nga subscription ba. Sa tumagi pang bot na to nga subscription nga subscription nga gibot na to nga naka-gray pa kay tungod kay wa kay na collect pa ba. Kanina na may na collect pa March 18. Muna nga ni green ni siya, active na siya. Inactive pa tong mga uban kay March 25, March 18 pa, April 11 pa, April 17, April 58 pa na. Wala pa mo collect pa. Kung ang mga tana lang mga nung green ni siya nga itong uban dili. So Arcadia, ano nga Arcadia? CA no? CA 565, February 18, kani recent date ani March 18 na.
Tay sa buwan sa ako mag-launch call sa ako kadali.
No. So kami lang ito sa ni Elizabeth, ang kaning tanan naman, tanawon rin naman tanan Elizabeth. Kami ni bala ni.
Sige, sige.
Hey, Liza.
Morning. I just sent Colleen a message.
Okay. I'm not sitting here in the waiting room, so if I need to call her, I can be like, hey, where are you? She's got too much energy for me, honestly. At this point in the morning, I just need more caffeine, I think.
Well, it's Friday.
Yeah, you've seen my calendar for today.
Yep. That's why I booked the others on Monday because it's full.
Yeah, literally like 9 hours of Zoom meetings. Gotta love it. Good stuff. Alright, Colleen, where the heck you at? Going to shoot her a quick text. I don't know if I have Colleen's number actually. I just called the club.
Yeah. Yesterday I was calling the club number.
Let me see. I'm just gonna call the club real quick. She's talking to a member right now. That's what the staff person said. I'm like, I'll let her know that you called. I'm like, yeah, maybe she'll realize she should be on a Zoom meeting right now.
Oh my gosh, she's the one who set the schedule.
I'm assuming she probably just got caught up in a conversation with the member that she was working with. That happens. I've been there.
Okay.
Especially when you get to talking, like, time flies. We'll just chill for a minute and then she should be hopping on.
For about the email you forwarded, Zach, about Amarillo.
Yeah.
So, is this a dispute or just something that they need to check? I mean, for Alan.
For Alan's support, we need to actually basically like submit a refund for those charges that shouldn't have happened. Because I think I sent you the whole convo, didn't I? Like the whole thread.
Yeah, I'm looking at the table sent by Scott.
Let me pull it up here real quick. Okay. Yeah, we need to do like basically like a refund through Alan for those charges on for Amarillo and Pampa. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, come on, Colleen. Let's go. Oh. Hey.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
there we go.
I'm sorry. Wow. Hi. I apologize. I am late. I'm very late. Sorry.
It's okay. You were
Oh,
talking with a member.
yes. And I have a sick 7-year-old with like these weird hives, and she can't sleep all night. And she has this crazy body pillow that they gave her. And all night long, I just sit there, and anytime it hurts, I have to rub salve on her. So for 2 days, I have not
Hopefully.
slept. It's great. I love it. And then we had some homeless men come in and defaced the gym. So that was fun yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, I love that for us. So it's just been kind of hectic and then people on vacation, but we're here, we're doing the thing, we're pulling it together, we're faking it till we make it. I'm ready. Let's roll.
And then Timothy will be back on Monday, correct?
I think Tuesday, it was really weird how he worked for the Cubs across the way and then I scalped him and took him and then now he already had his vacation plan, but he wrote it incorrectly on the calendar. So he's either here Monday or Tuesday. I think actually Tuesday.
Okay.
So,
Are you able to take appointments Monday then?
oh yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did it all last year. So, and I walked in the middle of it last year and like everything that I wanted to do differently, you guys have, it's all exactly what I would have done. So like, I'm so happy. I have learned, when we first started the role play stuff, I was like, gosh, I already done this 300 times, but I always want to I'm an Olympic weightlifter and I still want coached every single time because I always pick up something different. And like, I have so many cool little snippets that I've written down that I can share with the staff. And that will also, I thought this was great. I loved it. I loved the breakout rooms. You didn't ask me for feedback at all, but here we are. So I'm gonna shut up.
That's totally fine. I appreciate
Yeah.
it. Well, I know how your Friday's going now since you kind of give me the lowdown on that.
Yeah, it's good. We're here. How's your Friday? How are you?
Good. I'm eating more caffeine. I did an early workout today. On Mondays and Fridays, I usually work out at 5 in the morning. So, because I
That's a
start my
choice.
day, at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So
Yeah.
I've got to get in early for it.
Yeah, I understand. It's hard to fit it in, man. Do you have kids?
Yeah, it's when the kiddo's sleeping.
Yep, that's exactly it. I agree. Oh,
Yep.
cool. I like it.
100%. Cool. But yeah, on that note, just a couple quick things we're going to run through today before
Yes.
officially launching on Monday.
Okay.
So, number one, just the 11 common questions. Half of it's probably just going to be a recap of what we already talked about. And the
Okay.
other half will be like, hey, here we're just laying out expectations. You do have the access to this document on the education portal, Colleen.
All right.
That's how
I
you
already
feel.
know. Okay, great. Love that.
Yep. And then I'm also going to go through the ad copy and the landing page with you so you can see exactly what people come across when they look at everything before they ever meet with you.
Great.
So
Perfect.
we're all about transparency and making sure we set you up for the best conversations you can have.
Well, the transparency thing is great. The last year that we did it, which Wade is here, and it was his deal, and it's still his deal, and we argue all the time about this, the owner and I. But like everything he advertises is free, and he refuses to put earn on it.
Yeah.
And so last year we had some significant issues with that, with people flipping out. I couldn't even believe it. But like they also did not share the sale or the pricing or anything until you had to wait till the end. You weren't allowed. You had to like, if they asked questions about it, you had to keep telling them the benefits. And then they focused so much on the price in their presentation at the end, whereas like for you guys, you're focusing on their goals. So it's just like, shocking, crazy. Okay.
Okay, so 11 common questions, right? So number one, is it more challenging to close deals with an older demographic? You've been through this. All leads possess value, right? Every single age group doesn't matter. The older the person though, so typically when we hit like the 50 plus, 60 plus age range, more available time, more available finances, and typically a bigger want. Right?
Yes, yeah.
They're either not doing something for a longer amount of time, or they're at a point where they can actually focus on themselves.
Yeah.
Right? So you'll definitely see a little bit more of a sway towards the 60 plus category, but
Yeah.
that just means you're getting some really great people through the door.
That was our whole group last time, all 20-something. All of them are 50 and up.
Yeah, you'll be able to get a mixed group with us, but you'll definitely notice a bigger proportion being the older demographic.
It's challenging for us with that because when we do the tour and everything, like it's very like bougie, high-end, like bros and Instagram people in there. So when they do the walkthrough and stuff, it's so hard to get them to do it. So it'll be nice to have some people that aren't, which we could get them, but like it'll be nice to have a mixed bag this time.
Yep,
I hope.
you'll have a mixed bag. There's definitely going to be more of that older demographic, but best practice, Colleen, is when you're touring them and they see the bros, if they say anything about it, or you can even address it if they don't, be like, hey, like, don't pay attention to them. They've got a whole different program and different goals than you do. We're going to take you and your situation from A to Z.
I have learned a way to knock it out is I know everybody here, everybody, every single name, every single everything. when we walk through, if they're doing something, I'm like, oh, and this is like, as I do the tour, I'm like, you know, and this is where our cardio corner is, and da-da-da. Oh, and this is Zach. He comes here every day around this time. You're coming this time to see him. And Zach will come up. He's this big, beefy guy. And I'll be like, hi. And then it's like, it just takes away that stigma real quick.
Exactly.
If there's someone to pull. If there's not, it's like, yeah. But yeah.
Totally. Number 2, benefits of offering free. You already know this. So number 1, more leads equals more appointments. And then from there, closing rates are going to go up, especially because we worked with you guys and have to address those assumptions. And that's going to be one of the game changers for you because that's going to help you guys close a ton of people and get the PT program where you want it.
Yep.
All right, number 3, expected rate of attendance for appointments. We talked about this, but 40% show rate is normal. So, typically, just under half of your appointments will actually show up.
That would be such a game changer. That's great.
And then, why do some of the messages sound the way that they do? This is what we've tested. This is what's proven to deliver the best results. Just because it doesn't sound exactly the way you would word it, that's okay, right?
Yeah.
We do what we do for a reason when it comes to
Yeah,
that.
right. That's why we're 40%.
Exactly.
Yes.
What should expectations be regarding lead quality to closing? 4 out of 10 people. Right? You're going to hear no quite a bit. That means you're hearing no 60% of the time. That's okay. Right? It can definitely be a little bit disheartening at times. So I just stay on top of that portion, especially with Timothy, because I want him to do really well. I have full faith he's going to, but I also don't want him to get on the other end of the spectrum where it's like, oh man, this isn't quite what I expected.
Yeah, for sure.
And then number 6, we already talked about the training portion. So Timothy's the main person for the process. You're backup, which is fun.
Yep.
Number 7, properly assess performance. So it's normal to have a challenging week every now and again. What I mean by that is like 1 week you might not close any, and then the next week you close like 60% of them.
Yep.
Some weeks you might have a really low show percentage, and then the next week you have a really high show percentage.
Okay.
So keep in mind, like this is...
It averages out.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then we're typically going to meet like every few weeks. And then once a month, like every 30 to 45 days, we'll do more like a business review and just kind of review the numbers behind everything and make sure you guys are set up and seeing the results you want to see and making sure we're providing everything we can to help keep you guys on track.
When you do that, what metrics are you looking at, like when you're assessing? I mean, obviously, other than show rate, you know, all that, is there, like, what are you looking at to decide if it's successful or if we're doing?
Yep, so besides like closing rates, we're going to look at your cash down, we're going to look at the long-term contract values that you guys are entering.
Great.
But then I'm also going to ask from you guys a couple of reports so that we can cross-reference and make sure that everything is accounted for. But at the end of the day, we'll show like everything you guys are spending from marketing and everything else, and then everything that you're making from the appointments as well.
This will be so great that I don't have to. Like that. Great.
And then I'm going to tie Wade in with those conversations too when we do the board review type stuff, because I definitely want to meet with him on a regular basis too, because obviously it's his business. So
yeah, well, yes, and we will do our very best to get him here. He is
even if he's on like in a different spot on the same Zoom call, that's fine.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. So for example, he's supposed to be in here right now. He's literally right over there. I don't. But it will happen for us. We will get there, and he just is kind of has lots of things happening. So
yeah, he's got a lot of.
I would love for him to be in on it too. This would be great. Yes.
Number 8, can I utilize my own images? So we've once again back to the messaging. We've got what proven works. If you guys do want to use your own images, let me know. I just wouldn't recommend it because we've already got everything optimized for you.
Do you just mean in like your marketing or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think that we really created anything for it, so.
You don't need to. Some people just ask, so we just address it right away.
Sure, yeah.
Can you implement on sales process? So you got to follow the 9 steps that we just went through, because if you don't, I can't provide you any feedback on what's going well and what's not.
Can I take this boot camp all week and then just do my own thing?
You'd be surprised.
I wouldn't. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Number 10, this is going to tie into the landing page we're going to go through in a couple minutes as well. So we're talking about the voucher with the free portion of the 6-week challenge, right? It's the same assumption that people make about the free portion. When you just invest it up front, you're good. just like we
Yep.
talked about.
Yes, and I love the way you guys addressed it, so I'm very comfortable.
Last one, availability, at least 40 hours a week. Anything reduced below that impacts the performance of us being able to book appointments for you.
Right.
40 hours minimum, but if you guys
That
ever,
would be easy.
yeah, if you guys ever want to increase it, I'm never going to oppose that either.
Right, and then I have a question about, oh, it doesn't matter. Never mind, I don't have a question. Because you put them on Alan and we just put them over, so if, and you guys, do you double book?
We typically don't allow that right away unless we're seeing really low like lead flow. If we are, then we'll allow double bookings. And the reason we do is because if you're expecting a 40% show rate, one out of those two might show up.
Well, yeah, so I was gonna say also, I don't know if there's different things. I can take any two. So like here's what's going on in my head is that if Timothy and I are double teaming it and it's 40% show rate and you double book us, we have a close, like, if it's doubled, I could take one. And if the no-show happens, he'll take it. But then there's always like that backup. Like, I just wanted to say that we don't mind double booking. And I don't mind taking the appointments at all. And I have staff support now so that if it's a tour, I can just give it to a trainer.
Yeah, they can do that.
So
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to double booking. Doesn't bother me. So
Let's
just
do it.
FYI, I don't know if we can like let them know that because there are two of us here. Not next week, but the like second week in after Timothy's done a few, because he'll get so many. He'll be good at it quickly. I have a lot of faith in him. So after week one, double booking's totally cool with me. 100%. Yeah.
Liza, you want to make a note on that? Because we can definitely
Please
do that.
do.
We can do that for you guys to increase the appointment volume.
Well, in our PT program right now, right before you guys came and before we hired Timothy, we actually had decided not to have a training director ever again. And we cut all of our classes. So he has nothing to do. So he has nothing but time. So therefore keep him busy. And then also that way maybe we'll just get more in the door for him and then I can take cover. So
Absolutely. When it comes down to marketing, you know this, Colleen, it's a numbers game.
it is. So the more we had almost 190 leads last month, 32 showed.
Yeah. We'll work on you guys.
So yeah, develop appointments. I don't care. So yes, please.
Okay, ad copy. So this is what people see when they're scrolling through social media.
Okay.
So typically it's going to be the club name, and then we do 8 different segments. So men and women, and then we do age ranges 30 to 39, 40 to 49, 50 to 59, and then 50 plus.
Okay.
Make sense? All ages?
Yes.
Fine?
Yep. Yep.
We're already doing that urgency. If you get 8 people from each of those categories, that's 64 clients. Holy
Yes.
cow.
Right?
Right? So,
With
exactly. And then here's that free portion, right? For free,
Yeah.
because the criteria below, beef challenge, pay nothing. We always
that's what I like, yeah.
a little bit about the program. They click learn more to go to the landing page, which we'll get to in just a sec.
Okay.
And that's where they fill out information to become a lead in the system. A little bit about this. So Timothy, right? We want it to be personalized. Like, hey, meeting an asshole person. This isn't
Yeah.
just like fill out an app.
Yes.
More than just 4 walls and a click. You're there to actually work with the coach on stuff.
Yeah.
And then click one more again, because we want people to go to the next page.
I like it.
Super simple. And then next part is going to be once they click learn more, it takes them to this, which is the landing page. So once again, club, coach, here's the vouchers, talking about the free challenge, everything we've already covered, right? How to handle that at the beginning. And then this is where they actually fill out information to become a lead in the system.
Great.
We do more urgency. Hey, you've got this amount of time to actually become a lead. So
Great.
we're going to help on the front end with urgency. These are actual testimonials from clients that have completed the challenge with some people that run with your members now. So actual testimonials if they want to see it. And then bottom, reserve your spot, takes you right back up so they can fill out their info again. Cool. So
The last people put our coaches and made up quotes that they said. And our trainers were so pissed and it was so awful. Like, this is great. I'm so happy.
yeah, these are actual like testimonials from real people.
They literally like put Haley wants to help you slim down. And this girl was so like our it was great and she was so mad. And they used her picture and everything.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Yes, this is awesome. I love it.
So that's how we run things here. And
I
then,
dig it.
so biggest thing and I've come across this a little bit, is like, if someone comes in and like, yeah, I'm here for the challenge, I'm not quite sure what it's about, you go through the ad copy on social media, then you go to the landing page,
Right.
the detail, you fill out their info, then Alan starts messaging them with more details of like, hey, what are some of your goals?
They're
What do you want
informed.
to fund? Then they walk through your front door. Like
Right.
there's like
They're
4
prepared.
steps before they even do the orientation. So if someone's saying like, hey, I don't know why I'm here, I'm like, you're lying.
That's what you tell them? Liar!
Yeah, literally, I'm just upfront. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, just like the pre-assumption, you does the same thing. Like, hey, you went through quite a bit of effort to actually schedule the appointment with me. Like, why do you want to do the challenge?
Yeah.
Kind of approach it from that aspect. Any questions on those 3 things, Colleen?
No, very straightforward. Love it.
Liza's going to share that with you guys as well, because we want full transparency. So Timothy can review all that stuff. You've got it. Wade can look at it if he wants to. Like, we always just share it across the board.
I like it. Appreciate it. Great.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Outside of that, you guys are ready to start taking appointments on Monday.
Yes, I am right after you. Liza and I are going to get together because I cannot. Our Facebook page is being really strange and won't let me do anything. So she's going to help me get you guys access, but she said she's not sure we have it yet. Is there anything else that I need to do, or that I don't mean this in any kind of way? Timothy left. He didn't leave anything for me to know.
Sure.
And I had delegated. I just want to make sure what I told Liza, he's not doing anything wrong. I should have made sure that I had like the list of stuff so he could tell me where he was. I just want to make sure everything's done because I actually thought he had handled the Facebook. I just want to make sure. Is there anything else that I need? It is not his fault. It is my fault. But
Not from what I know. Why is there anything that you're seeing that we need besides Facebook?
I haven't gotten a confirmation from Bradley yet.
For
Facebook, for the Facebook page access.
okay.
For that portion, this was a recent switch that Anytime Fitness made. You have to go through corporate to get approval for that stuff now.
Okay, I could not. Even the steps on there, just so you guys know, they don't match my page. It doesn't look the same. The buttons aren't the same.
Yeah,
So I just couldn't figure it out. So I need to reach out to corporate and
yeah, you have to submit a ticket to add us to like the business manager page because that's a change they made in the last like 3-4 weeks here.
How long does it typically take them?
Next day usually.
Okay, and then can I CC then Liza, or who should I CC in case they have questions that I can't address? Like, do you need, I don't know, what if they need info, or have you done this and it's just pretty easy?
I would CC Liza in, that way if she needs Bradley on the shoulder for that question.
Yeah, just in case, instead of having to like forward emails and all that, I want it done. Okay.
To be
I will
honest,
submit that right after I hang up. Okay.
For Facebook, all I really do is scroll and hit like if I see something, but I'm not even on it every day, so.
Great. I love that. Okay, cool. I don't even have social media. I only use Instagram because I don't have to because I don't own a business anymore. Ha ha ha. Cool. So then, Liza, do I need to meet with you after this? Or do I just do the email? Because we were going to like try to troubleshoot it, but if I don't need to.
Yeah, just message me in Slack if you have any questions or if we need to meet or whatnot.
Okay, I'll CC you on the email, and then if I need anything else, I'll get a hold of you in Slack.
Okay.
You said Wade is there right now, right?
Yeah.
I would, honestly, you can touch base with him, see if he has like admin access to it, because.
So I'm using his email, or his login, it's not mine.
And yeah, you have to go through corporate.
Yep, because I don't have social media, so I have to use his. I have all his passwords and stuff, and it's not gonna work.
We just did this with another group of AFs earlier this week, so same thing, you just gotta submit the tickets to corporate.
Cool. Well, that's easy. I just wanted to make sure it was handled, because I didn't know how much of our marketing went through there. We don't have any followers. Nobody's looking at the page, so
corporate took it over. Yeah, corporate's taking it over for all Anytime Fitness because of like privacy policy type stuff, and there's a lot less like issues with Facebook pages in general.
Okay, cool. Well, if that's the last step, I'm stoked. I'm ready. Let's do it. So I need to Alan too. For the Alan dashboard.
Yeah.
Where are the links and all that in the? I don't know if I'm trying to remember. Is it gonna affect us because we already had it? So I logged into it like the other day from the last time we had it. Is it the same one?
So Liza pinned it to the top of your Slack channel for you, Colleen. So it's the URL, the username, and the password.
Why are you the best, Liza? Killing it. I have no more questions. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Yay, Alan. I'm gonna check into that. So I'm gonna play with it today, make sure I know everything, and if I have any questions, I'll let you know, and I will submit a ticket. And then Liza, I'll let you know if I need anything else. Otherwise,
Cool.
great.
Yeah,
And
so that means you guys are ready to.
too.
Yeah, you're ready to start crushing on Monday.
Oh yes.
So one thing, we do need you guys on 2 of those sales clinic calls each week moving forward. We
Cool.
offer it twice a day, right? Like I
I've
was saying
taken
before.
all of them,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
love them. So I want
Not
to.
just, you've done the sales clinics in addition to boot camp?
Was I not
Yep,
supposed
she
to?
did.
Oh, no, that's totally fine. That just means you.
I wanted to know. I don't. I
Yeah.
don't go into things unprepared, and like I legitimately was just like, well, so like yeah, I've done objections. I've done like yesterday I did objections. I think we're doing that today in boot camp. I'm ready. Like, but yeah, I did. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to. So yes,
No, it's
I actually enjoy those. They're a refresher. They get me
Yep.
motivated. So yep,
Make sure,
yep.
Yeah, make sure Timothy does too.
I'm gonna have him put them right in his calendar when he gets back.
Perfect. And then.
And also, if he were to have like, so say it was specifically on, there's a couple where I just feel like the trainers would benefit from. I know that they're not doing the tour, or I'm sorry, I know they're not doing objections and all that. They're not the ones selling it.
Yeah.
If he brought someone in to just hop on and watch with him, is that okay, or do you just strictly want management on those?
That's fine, but just so you know, they will be called on to participate, so.
Good.
So as
I love
long as
that.
as long as they get the 9 steps and have like that understanding of what
Yes,
stuff,
yeah. So,
if they join
KP
in on the call,
software.
that should be fine.
and they do KP Softworks coaching right now. We're trying to get out of the contract, but it's just not working. And they've been working the 6-step sale process for 4 weeks in a row. So they are role play masters. So I don't think that would bother them at all, but I would like them to get different, more relevant knowledge is more how I'll put it. So, great.
Yep,
Okay.
You guys can use the same 9-step process for your normal memberships as well.
I'm going to actually already like, this is bananas. Like it's going to be a whole overhaul of what they know, but as I'm telling them how we're doing it, they're so happy and motivated, and they're just kids all like 25 and like ready to roll. So,
One last thing for you, Colleen.
yes.
So Slack, right? The biggest thing with this moving forward, besides having the Allen stuff posted there, what I would like from you guys is every appointment that shows up, whether it's sold or not, put it in there, and then the outcome of the appointments. Because if there's like
What was the last thing you said? You said
the
put it in
outcome
there,
of the appointments.
cover the appointments.
Outcome.
Outcomes, yes, okay, yeah,
Yep.
gotcha. Sorry, it was like cutting out. So, yes, we can definitely do that.
Yeah, because I want to be able to celebrate the wins with you guys right away. And
Yes.
if there's a recurring theme with something you guys are struggling on, it's a lot easier for me to hone in versus waiting until it's a huge problem down the road.
Okay, and then in Allen, are we, I can't remember, are we supposed to be putting, I know that we're not doing much, but we look at it and just put an appointment on, like we don't add them in or anything as a prospect, I know all that, but is there something that we need to do to mark them in Allen as like a no-show or anything like that?
Yep,
Right?
you click on the
We
first
still do that as well. Yep, I know how, I just wanna make sure that's something we're doing as well. Okay, cool, perfect.
To do both, and the Slack one should obviously take like a minute to throw it in there.
No, we'll just do it as we go. It's not, yeah,
Cool.
it'll just be part of the process.
Love it. And so you attended the cash clinic this week, correct?
Which one is that?
That was Tuesday at 2 o'clock. That was right after boot camp.
I did,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect. So
Yeah.
any paid polls that you guys get, because I'm looking for you guys to get.
Yes, we did, yes.
Yep, post those in Slack too, so that we can throw it onto Allen, so it shows your actual stats.
And this, okay, cool.
Because
We actually did a few of those. I offer paid in fulls every membership and everything. So like I think this will be, I think we'll get a couple. I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Perfect.
those
So
are great.
anytime you get a paid in full, post it in Slack with the name and the amount of the person, because then we can add it to the Allen calendar and mark it as a sold for you, so that it accounts for everything that you're actually selling.
Great, perfect, love it.
Sweet, that's all I had. Anything from
Oh, I have, feeling it.
Perfect. Liza,
Cool.
anything that you have for us?
Yep. If you wanted, or if there's someone who wanted to join the boot camp, I mean the sales clinic next week, let me know so I can send them invites to the 9-step sales process and also in
Perfect.
school, so they can review the
Get going.
videos. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right. I love it. I got homework. I'm gonna do it. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate it. I'm super excited to start.
Same here, Colleen. Reach out if you need anything. Otherwise, enjoy your weekend, and I'll touch base with you guys next week.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yep. See ya.
Bye bye.
Yung performance meaning close percent, close rate ng binababa. Yeah. Uy, Master Lizabel, welcome back.
I came from hell. Oh my God.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Kumusta? Sige, okay na yun sa inyo, May? Marwan?
Ha?
Uy, kompleto pala tayo dito sa GMLDKM.
For the first
Dito
time?
tayo lahat. for the first time. Oh.
Kato Josh, unsaon to ang total knockout nakita na nimo diha?
Total knockout, 1 sec. Total knockout. Kaya, who's the owner ka ni, Elizabeth?
Si Kuan, Tony Llanos.
Tony. Ika na. Okay. Mag-share screen ko, Mark.
Aw kinsa din. Ibong ko ano may nag-type.
Si Marwan yun.
Asa man eh?
Ano, sa dito, Elizabeth, si Tony Llanos, di mo ma-search ka. Ano, marketing material,
Ang sa daw?
nag-work,
Naputol.
marketing material.
Marketing, oh.
Kasi di pa na-transfer, I'm not sure kung ba't di pa na-integrate ni Luis or ni Johan na yung mga bagong wins pa. So nilang, no.
So pag ingana, pag di makitaan, mo, kuan ka sa tech team.
Bilhin mo na sa tech team kasi nandito yung lahat ng information dito sa marketing material. Yes.
Josh, sabihan mo nga sila na pag naglalagay sila ng bagong launch, lagyan nila ng Alan User ID. Kasi minsan ginagamit nila yung Alan User ID ng dati ng club na matagal nang nandyan kasi confirmed na yung Twilio number or something, gano'n. Tapos ngayon, ang nangyayari pag yung sa CSM dash natin, ilo-look up niya yung Alan User ID. Ang malolook up niyang Alan User ID build status is yung cancelled, hindi yung updated one. Yes.
Kaya nga, I'll give you an example. Sino mo example ha? Si Barb House. Mayor.
Katong duha ka buok iyang kuan.
Tingnan mo dito. Si Fit House Mayor, kung anong reason ba't may dalawa dito. Itong Fit House Mayor na nasa cancel, ito yung previous na launch niya. Kasi automated ito pag pumapasok sa Wins na channel, lalagay yan dito sa marketing material. Tapos si Ray, ang ginawa ni Ray before is automated siya na pasok doon sa system codes material. So may automation na ginawa si Ray before na makita ni Luis.
Zap yun, Zap.
So Zap naman yun. Kasi yung sa Wins na channel, Zap naman rin yun. So yung automation sa Zap na si Ray lang yung may access before. Kung paano yung ginawa yun. So di na transfer kay Luis.
Meron
So
naman
yun
yung
yung
shared.
isang problema. Ngayon,
Shared naman lahat ng Zap eh. Kasi si Luis yung main account.
problema dun kasi si Ray naggamit siya ng DJ Members Now na account before.
Yun lang.
So yun yung rason na ang di makikita dito. May mga Ray 1, may Ray 2, mga ganyan kasi nga DJ Members Now na account. Beautiful. Anyway, so itong nasa Daymar, ito na yung bago na papasok sa Wins Channel. Yun yung isang problema kung bakit sana di nilagay yung Zap sa sa Wins na channel na parang ganyan kasi mag-duplicate dito.
Dapat unique yan.
Oo.
Yung location niya.
Kasi ang isang mga problema at isang mga kailangan nito talaga dito is itong Alan Club name, di ba? For example, like this.
Hindi yung Alan User ID.
Alan User ID talaga Asan ba yun? Kasi if lang, patalo na doon yan before. Doon, Marliza, kaming apat na nilahat namin ng 800 plus locations dito sa marketing material. Asa na ba yun?
Katong nag-tagging.
Oo. Yap.
Pero ang mga bag-o wala pa gihapon.
Hindi nila nilalagyan.
Ang mga new launches.
Oo. Ako pa nag-update ng gigigil na ako, Char.
Laparuhin mo. Laparuhin mo sila.
Tinanong mo si Lawrence eh. Sabi ko kay Lawrence, pag gumagamit kayo ng lumang alarm niyo, Sir ID, tanggalin niyo dun sa sa lumang club. Ilipat niyo dun sa bago.
Para isa lang, di magduduplicate, di ba? Kasi
So,
mga relaunch naman yun, di ba? Okay. Well, ito. So, ito yung process ni Lizabel. So, sa total knockout fitness, tingnan mo dito sa ending, di pa nakakonect to anything in anywhere at all. So, empty pa. Kasi di nag-automate. So, gagawin mo, especially because ito ay bagong club, so click mo dito sa copy of CSS. Ika-copy mo yung location name. So, tapos ang lalabas is empty talaga. So, you will add as new location. Tapos, babalik ka dito, ilagay mo, sa content client, so dito yan sa Gmar. Hindi, sandali.
Fielding
Gmar
siya.
Fielding Club. Sorry.
Ay, pag ingana,
So,
Diyos, ay,
wala naman dito.
mag-chat
Gmar
ra kong
lang.
tech team. Bahala sila, ana.
Yep. Better.
Komplikado ka, nadapitan na kayo mo na.
Di niya, mama, pagkakuan ba, asa na nabutang na, uy, ako
Oh,
niya
of
pangitaan. Asa man hindi mo gitago?
Of course.
Ay, naaday ko'y kuan, Josh, naaday ko'y ka ng pangayuan na pong tabang kaning refund sa bandon. Aligre kayo kay Bugan, gisend ni Scott, ni Brad, gipa validate ni Brad, ni Don, kung sakto ba jud nga mga no show or show ba to nga mga leads, katong mga kuan sa invoice. Pagkahuman, gi-forward ni Brad ni Zach kay ana nga I want you to kuan sa kuno to check kay kanang either Mar or Liza ang mo set up ani dito sa kuan nga gi-forward ni Zach nako. Kag giatay kataas na sige kog basa sa sige kog basa kasi na mo kadaghan na ba ani layo dugay pa kay ko naabot sa table sa para refund kaya
So, dito tayo sa season code material. Search mo si Tony Ilianos or Total Knockout Fitness. So, lalabas na siya.
pero bisag kuan siya
Tapos,
kanang fielding siya dito sa marketing pwede ra na.
Yep. Kasi view lang naman natin dito. So, dito si Zach Price.
Si Luis de Leon. Ibutang niya si Luis.
Saka si Lizabel. Ayaw. Tapos kita mo dito, tapos wala ba?
Ano siya daw?
Ang build status and everything, yung mga information.
Copy yung line ni Josh.
Module.
Abi na ko sa ako akala ko sa net ko lang ba nga nagchachabi-chabi si Josh.
What happened, yo? Kasi nagtitest ako ng kahapon, yung speed test ko kahapon, pinagyayabang po pa kay Mar. Tingnan nyo.
Oh, gamay pa kay
2
ping.
milliseconds ping speed, yo.
Pero ganun mo naman ako.
Pero ano ka na?
Mura mo kag nagkaon og humba.
Scam na si Jay, scam.
Baka problema na dito yung computer ko talaga na.
Mura siya nagkaon og humba ba.
100% yung CPU ko, inuubos na talaga yung lahat na processing speed. Memory 75% even though it's 32 gigs na. Grabe, inuubos na talaga ng lahat ng resources. So, I think that's why nagpuputol-putol yung ko. Anyway, so, ito Joel, so, ito yung view natin, di ba? So, kailangan talaga ito na-update ito. What the hell is going on? Bakit na ganito yung view? Anyway, so, ito, so, tingnan mo, so, yung lahat ng information, kita mo yung itong green na bar dito. Yung green na bar dito, nag-line yan sa market na dito, MP pa. So again, you will do the same shit para total na fitness. Once you click that, boom.
Asa to na kuan? Ay basta kay mo ping ra kuan tech team.
Yep. dapat na talaga to na ito lahat is automated or yung tech team talaga nagagawa dito.
Oh, wala pa yung billing, oh.
Oh, wala pang billing. So ito, kasi ginawa ko yun before sa sa marketing material na board. So ito nasa design up na. So once I do that, dapat okay. So, close and all that shit, di pa ito na fill out. So card details, punta ka lang ulit sa okay. Okay. Tapos channel, hanapin mo.
Ay, so mag-CR sa kuy, hapit na dito mag-meeting. Kadali lang, makuha niya taan eh. We are the problem na sa daan eh.
Sige.
Mga animal.
We are the world.
We are the problem.
We are the problem. Fair. Fair. Oh, Matt. Dito na. Due date and all that shit. Apple ad spend na rin. So, total ad spend will be 1,500. So, that should be 1,565, diba? We are the world. Tornilianos.
Gist of the story, Sensei. Alam mo na yung
Diba?
gist of the story.
Alam na. Baka si Marlon, narinig din niya. Narinig mo yan, bro? Marlon?
Hindi pa, ano yun?
Si Chad ba? Madalas yung
Alam niyo na hindi
ulit
nakikinig sa
yung
Mario.
verbiage niya. Yung sabi ni Chad,
The
ulit-ulit
gist
pa.
of the story is,
So the gist of the story is, di ba? Parang ganito. So, pinaiba ni Dunsky kasi yung sinabi ni Chad daw, ito daw, Marlon, yung gist of the story is, Uy, tumatawa. Anong bago? Ano na bago?
Wala. Wala pang bago.
The gist of the story is, tumatawa si Marlon. Uy, Kim, check mo yung browser history ni Marlon, ha?
sa buhay niya.
The gist of the story is,
On-site yung ano?
outside, di. Naka-incognito mode.
Ano ang ginagawa ko?
Donski,
Yes?
Don. Nakita ko, kinuha ka na naman ng liwanag ah.
Hapon.
Grabe ka.
Hindi, kasi nasa bakasyon kasi kami, tas every night nagtatrabaho ko. So, every morning naman, gala, ganun.
Oo, gagala ng gala.
Sana all
Tulog. Ayun nga eh. Nagagaling lang namin sa Baguio ulit. Pumunta kami sa Penca Museum.
Ano na si Isabel?
No idea.
Nag-ihi-ihi pa. Ihi.
Kami na yung nag-update ng number sa marketing dots, di ba? Oh my.
Okay. Pwede para mo.
Ano pong pinagsasabi nila sa Merkado Pilipino?
Bibigyan
Ilahan ng
pala
kuwan.
kasi
GMN shirt
yung
nila.
mga wala pang t-shirt at saka mga bagong employees lang pala. Kaya ko dito. Wala pa po ako.
Ito, Isabel. So, sa total na fitness, may nakalagay na dito na na subscription for February 28. This is going to happen February 28 is Wednesday. Looking at this is only one time. Kasi,
Kay kuan man na ang katunga sa kuan para mo sum up siya og 1609. 1609 ba? Oh, kay nag-process naman og 750 pag first kana.
Okay.
Oh, kana siya
Okay,
one time niya dahil nangiyahang kuan subscription nas babaw.
Okay. So ito, 1565. It's already subscribed na, so next subscription you will put March 26 na sa 1565.
Sa asa man na
So
ibutang.
what you will do is, punta ka sa Monday report. So sa total knock-out fitness, next due date is March 26 ang mo, hindi ang 528 ha.
Oh, kay ang
Dito
March
is
26 kay kuan man. Ang Feb 28 kay kulang man na. Kuan man na
May laro
niya.
nila, but they're launching this Sunday man, so
Oh,
Sunday plus 1 month is March 26.
26.
So March 26 na yan. Tapos dito sa total ad spend mo, ilagay mo yung 1565 na monthly na.
55.
Again, 1565 siya monthly ha, not like yung ginawa ni Brad after time.
1609. Ay, 1109 kay gamay ra man tug ad spend.
Mhm. So si total na fitness dito, naka 1500. So all goods na to. So it's already scheduled. Ito,
Si kuan sad si Des Moines
Demois.
kay
Okay.
kuan man na kanang immediately man na dito sa kuan sa Monday.
Okay.
So wala siya launch kuan.
Walang din mo hindi dito. Wait, Thompson na lang.
Wade, oh.
Alam. Tapos, ano lang tayo dito.
Uy, half off na ako. Bye-bye.
5 minutes.
Sige, sige.
Sige.
11:14 yan na siya
Tapos,
naka-set up nga.
February 25, 1065, 1065 man eh.
Kay-
44.
Kay relaunch. Wa ko naka-process ana. Katura si Tony ang kuha first pa.
Thompson na. Pero launch ka mag-unin sa okay na na eh. Wave na lang ng 44 na lang eh. Pag na ka maglabad og mag-create pa ka payment for $44.
Di, kanang
Eh, 1065
sa una.
siya.
Ma-check na nato sa una kung na-charge na siya.
May money backtrack nila eh. Ano eh? Barma, 1,500, 250, 35, 35, 35. Huwag ko, ba't ginaganito niya?
Awa, nakabayad pa mo ganin siya 250 sa invoice, oh. Ay, unsa na nga invoice? Sa Alan?
Last year yan. 2023.
Ay, nalang na siya babayro. Uy, kada ko sa doon yung bayran sa invoice 250. Kapatay.
Muna.
Ay, basig ka ng kuan, oh. 1,035 pag 2023. Basig 1,000 ray ang ad spend, ana niya. 35 pa to ang bayad sa Twilio. Buot sad. Nakaduha mo siya nag 1,035 gani unya. Dayon 65.
Tubstone ka na.
Yung ano na tuloy-tuloy, yung na-explain na to niya. Ang tanong dito,
Nganong 900? Anong 900?
900 eh.
Ay, bahala na siya eh. Si Zach ito nag-set up,
Ano,
ana.
pag bill pag ito? Ano, pag itong bill pag ito? 16 of 19? 9 of 19?
Si Zach bitaw nagbutang ana. Ugkuan siya manubog.
Ano? Basta 65 na.
Nasa kay 1,065 na siya. Nganong dito makita iyang pangan ganina?
Isa.
Kato pag search ni mo Wade ba, way mo gawas invoice ra.
Dire, kay tungod kay walang ibutang muna ang customer magbuta dapat good kay customer name man siya, di ba? Anong ibutang nila club name man?
Mao gani.
Siguro
Katong
kay pag-ilis ang owner. Sige, may problema. Ilis ang owner mo na ang ibutang dire nga ang identifier ani ilang email.
email. Ang kato gahapon nga among gi-set up ni Lumar kay name sa owner niya, gibutangan lang na kog dash, name sa club.
Napagay na lang. Lame sa club na lang yun. Ang club, musta naman diya. Ang owner, pwede magpalito ng laing owner. Diba? Pero ni Joe Byers ko, ipalit niya ang ito, work up anytime. Ano next due date, March 55. Pero nga nung March 55 man. Takap na ni Zach, eh.
Kung balay na dito sa Pikas.
Patakak
Mo ano
na
sa
ni Zach. Doon, nagpatakak si Zach. Hindi mo na inunani.
Oh, i-training sa mga to Diyos.
Sige,
Zach,
lang nga ito. Kaya, wait, di sa ko na ilaptan ha. Kaya tunti ka balik ka niya.
Sige, go.
Labang-tal.
Ay, biskot.
Hello, hello.
Howdy, howdy.
I can always tell when Brett's coming off of his sales clinic because he logs in under the coaching call.
Happy Friday.
I just got done with bunker, that's why. Or not bunker, banding group, and I just stay in, yeah.
Because you have the next call too, so. That's
What's up, guys?
How's everyone doing?
Hi.
Pretty good.
Coaching call. What's up, coaching call?
What,
Where's your beautiful face?
Yeah,
oh, my screen's not on, sorry. I'm trying to get something over to Bradley as that thing popped up, and it keeps pulling me back to Zoom. I'm here.
He's hiding from all the energy drinks.
I'm a little over.
Brad's been ODing all morning.
I lost track of the caffeine intake, so I don't, that half-life is non-existent, no.
2,000 milligrams for you only.
3 hours last night will do that to you.
Dumbass is freaking. He's doing a red line shot or red eye shot at like 10:30 p.m. I'm like, dude, you have some issues.
Coffee and espresso.
He's doing a what? What type? What? I've never even heard
Red
of
eye, dude. So it's a freaking shot of espresso, dude. Double shot of espresso.
For me, it's a double, yeah. You mix coffee with espresso. I learned about it when my wife had our first kid because they sold it at the hospital, and I've just been hooked ever since.
At 10:30 p.m., guys, not a.m. p.m.
Oh, whoa, why? Why'd you do
Because I
that?
had shit to get done. My schedule's been nuts, and there's no other time to do anything when you're just back to back with calls.
What else did you have to do? Like,
Just a lot of email follow-ups. I was dealing with Brett Barker. We're having struggles with him a little bit. So just trying to get through that stuff, the follow-ups, the adding to your to-do list the next day,
is the
responding to Monday
CSS
stuff.
helping you with that?
100%. Mara's
Yeah.
keeping me floating. So
Cool.
100%. There's just other things that I really need to have my hand on, whether it's the band and group or a couple of these like struggle buses that when they're in contact with me, I have to stay on top of it. So
Cool. Good stuff. I mean, hopefully you took some melatonin or something and got some sleep. I mean,
if I close my eyes, I crash. That's fine. It's just you wake up and rinse and repeat because you got kids.
jeez. Anyone here ever seen Avatar? The Last Airbender?
No.
Oh, I
yeah.
haven't seen that one
Dude.
yet.
it. Are you talking about the new one or the old one?
Dude, the new one is it's a exact replica of the show. Watched a couple episodes and I was like, I swear they took the same script. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Avatar, but I loved that show when I was a kid.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
the new one animated or is it not animated?
It's not animated, it's real people. And it just follows the same storyline.
Cool. Live action more
Pretty
so.
good.
Have you
Yeah,
got- Has anybody done the ride?
We're diving into it tonight.
yeah, dude, I was pumped. I was
sure.
like, let's go.
I'm doing
I
it.
was just excited as I was for Game of Thrones. I was like
Oh, yeah.
I was ready. I was waiting for yesterday to be over. Like, let's watch this shit. Well, good stuff, Brad. I thought Big Pat had been working late. Brad was doing shit at 10:30. He had an espresso at 10:30 last night.
That's it.
I think I logged off at 2 o'clock.
Hey, man.
All good. So if you got a bunch of
Get you
Slack
some
messages
sleep, dude.
randomly, I'm sorry.
Brad, when's your birthday?
September.
Okay. Well, I mean,
What, you
in
have?
September, I'm gonna send you like probably 4 or 5 bottles of melatonin.
I don't want melatonin. I don't need it because then I won't sleep at all. Like you become dependent on that shit.
The moral of the story, guys, is don't have kids. Very simple.
They make you wake up in the morning.
How about
Don't
my
have
two-year-old? My 2-year-old through the night. I think I was up about at least 8 times last night.
Yeah, see?
Oh my gosh.
So if you
I had to get up to go to the restroom like 4 or 5 times, so I guess it was
Yeah, by 6 a.m. I just called. I'm like, yep, I'm up. Time to go.
Big Pat works out 3 in the morning.
Big Pat, if I was your kid and you came in at 2 a.m., I would think a monster's coming in there.
You would think.
I know, I'm joking.
Maybe that's what I'll start portraying. I'll just get a mask and start scaring my kids to bed. Stay in your room.
It's coming like this.
Yeah.
Well, I think we can
Slender
jump.
Man.
We can jump into it with Big Pat and some wins. I mean, I think this has been the best week so far for you, Big Pat.
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, what's his name from Monday? Joshua. I don't know where he paid and he's just been MIA. I don't know. It's been weird. I don't know what he's got going on there, but everyone else, yeah, it's been good. I've had a lot of good conversations too with those couple Anytime Fitnesses. One this morning too went really well. Got a lot of good information. We just didn't have enough time to go through honestly everything. Guy's super business savvy, you know. I mean, we had a really good conversation. Then yeah, next call will be with his business partners too. So I'm glad I didn't get through the full thing too, because then next time I can kind of do a quick recap for him and then finish the pitch and have both of them on the price buzz.
Cool. And then you had a good conversation with that dude yesterday that has 4 halves that needs a ton of help. There's this one guy that has 4 clubs in Reno, doesn't do anything, and his father passed away and he inherited them. He's 25, doesn't have a clue what he's doing. does, like,
His team,
they
team's
had
taking-
zero
he's got a-
calls logged for 2 clubs in Club OS. As far as, like, for the month or something, right?
They have 4 total memberships sold between all 4 clubs this month.
Oh my God.
Just memberships. And he's got a regional manager, and I was like, so how's the sales training going? He's like, oh, we try to do it like once or twice a month. I was like, dude, what is this guy doing? Like, your guys aren't selling, like, you guys aren't doing sales training. Like, this guy's just like literally raping you out of like your money, dude.
Yeah. We're gonna get him. He needs
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot of help, and we can
I
help
gotta
him
call
all
him.
the time.
I'm calling him today too.
And his clubs are in rural markets in Nevada, which he hasn't done any marketing in, and they would definitely explode. So
Is that Brandon Borden? Did his dad buy Borden's clubs?
Brandon Borden got bought by Band-Aid, so we already work with those. We already work with those
So
ones.
these are separate from his. Wow. Okay.
Just horribly run.
Crazy.
Horribly run. Yeah. It's an interesting conversation. I mean, it's a 25-year-old
Yeah.
man. No.
And the thing that's, yeah, and the crazy thing is like they're like just above profitability, but he's also, his dad left him with like a $6 million loan on all these that's just raping them on the
And it has a
backside,
variable interest rate?
Yeah, it's a variable interest rate too. So it's just ballooning on his ass right now.
Oh,
It's just
God.
cooked.
Yeah.
Really.
He just doesn't know what to do. He needs a lot of help, so it's a great opportunity. We
Yeah.
could say, shout out to Sims. Is he on here?
No, he's not. We can get him on here though.
Nah,
These calls are really like for like client success, but I mean, I guess we could try to incorporate whole team. I mean, if we want to do it like start of the week call whole team, end of week call whole team, I'm all for that. If it makes sense.
Cool. I like that. Just focus on client success. And I think it's good to start with Pat and I so that we can go over anything, if there's anything disconnected from any new sales or anything like that. So Pat, if you won, because I feel like there is some disconnect on one of the more recent sales, just let's go through the 3 sales you got and make sure that the coaches, you guys have everything you need, you guys are on the same page, and there's no confusion.
Yeah, Monday was, Monday, Jason Goodrich, he's supposed to be giving me the green light to run his card. He just, for whatever reason, he just keeps pushing it back. But, I mean, he's got all his stuff. I'm just waiting to get on. And he keeps texting me, let's get on. And then I tell him, let's get on at this time. And then, then something comes up. So I don't know. It's just been this, like, phone tag thing back and forth on him. So I'm just waiting on him. But we've got all his information, everything good to go. Joshua, he's just been, I know I've tried to text him the last 2 days and call him the last 2 days. I know Ringo's been trying to tag him too. I don't know. He's just non-responsive. Just paid everything up front, I guess, is just gone. I don't know. It's weird. And then what's her name from our Bob Taylor? I'm just waiting on him to pay on Tuesday. So he's not even in full go yet until Tuesday. And then I have what's her name signing up later today that I was telling you. What's her name? Marla. Yep. So she was supposed to hop on this morning, but she said she was driving in rain. So I'm just waiting to hear when she's open. And
Did you get Dak as well? Or you? That
Who
Dak
else?
dude? Didn't you say he touched base with
Oh
you?
yeah, so I just talked with him, and yeah, he's good to go. He just doesn't have. I even tried to do a split payment, so I'm just waiting to see financially he can make even a split payment on the ad spend work. But there's
Cool.
nothing. Everything's good. He just doesn't have the funds right now, and I tried to talk to him about even doing like that, kind of like that cash grab up front even for him, but he just started, so he doesn't even have any leads, So that was his big concern on that side. We couldn't really grab the much cash. He doesn't have any leads. He just has his word of mouth clients that when he separated from his last partners, he just kind of took his clients, and that's where he's at right now.
How many of those clients do you have? Like 10?
How many does he have right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got 12 right now.
Do you have to pay in full for 2 of them?
Well, that's what that was my verbiage for him, is like, hey, why don't we even just offer like one of them a paid in full option? I mean, even one of them, like, even if they're paying the minimum of like $200 a month, that's $2,400 up front for you, man. That covers your first month's ad spend. So I did put that in his year, but yeah, his big concern is just money right now. So
Cool. Well, good deal. You guys all clear on that?
Also, yeah, there's a lot in the pipeline for Big Pat, but did he speak, Patrick, did he speak to a guy that owns 5-2 locations, like hit style locations?
Yeah, that guy yesterday. Nick Merrill. Yeah, he was, I don't know, it was just kind of a weird conversation, you know, it seemed good, but it was like still, you know, the guy seemed like it was disconnected, you know, it was, I don't know, he had 3 other business partners, you know, he's going on vacation, so it was like a decent conversation, but like there's still a lot to uncover.
Unpack, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot in the pipeline though. Monday's looking good.
Oh yeah, Monday's looking good.
Cool. We can go on to the next thing.
Yeah, that's huge. Well, great work. Sounds like some deals should be flowing in here next couple days. Well, guys, any other wins? Anyone else wants to share? Client success, marketing?
I got one small one. I had really good conversation with the owners of Workout Anytime Elizabethton yesterday. I actually did 2 calls with them this week, and from the sounds of it, we're going to get their second club running here in the next few months because they love everything that we've done so far, and they're stoked about it. So I'd say within the next like 3 to 6 months, we should be able to get that second club running.
3 to 6 months? Why so long?
They literally just hired people for the club, and they want them to get comfortable before we actually throw challenges their way because they're doing a bunch of remodel stuff and a bunch of other factors going on.
Did you push hard for it? Because it's like we want them to get comfortable with a different process, then we're going to have to teach them a new one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep, 100%. So I'm working on it. I'll see if we can get it sooner, but I feel like they're like, hey, can we run the second one down the road with you guys?
Yeah, that would be huge if we could get it sooner than later. There's no reason why, in my opinion, they shouldn't, if they really want to get it going.
Yeah.
Especially if they have new staff. If they're blank slates, that's a good opportunity. Typically, right?
Yeah. That's the best when they're gonna, like Chad and Brad back me up and Ringo. Like, brand new people are the best because then they just know what we teach them, not what they've been taught in the past.
Right. So let's not give them 3 or 6 months to learn the wrong thing.
That's just what they said yesterday, but I'm definitely going to get them sooner than that.
Cool. Love it. That's huge, dude. Great work.
Good work. That's awesome.
Any other potential referrals? Any potential opportunities? I know you guys spoke with MeTool this morning.
That's always a fun conversation. Pretty sure Chad would have lost his shit if he was on that call.
But the appointments are down. Yeah, no shit. We're doing everything we can, dude. Like, come on. Yeah.
Well, we are going to get them ripping free, though. I just have to meet with Marie and Phil and just kind of lay down the terms and also just prep them for it. But MeTool will go for it. As long as they're comfortable with it, which I'll make them comfortable, so.
And then once we get that, I was just gonna say, once we get that, we should get them on another 12-month agreement too.
Yeah, got to. He's
For the
not getting
retainer or what?
If he doesn't sign up for 12 months, it's not changing.
Retainer, yeah.
Contract.
Yeah, also put in the contract, you can't talk to us more than 20 minutes a week. I'm gonna start charging him a lawyer fee at that point. Insane, dude.
Jacob, if I make any movement with Fit Body Bootcamp, they're corporate, I'll just tie you into that conversation. I've been working with Ken a little bit more hands-on to expand our offerings with them because he wants to get into the nurturing. But they have really big restrictions on their websites like Workout Anytime did. So I'm like, dude, you just got to get me in contact with them so that we can show the value, show the numbers, and go. So he's got about 3 emails out to the guy without any responses yet. And we'll stay on top of it. That's part of why he also wants to get to a point where he can break from them. So I'm trying to get into that group before a potential break happens.
Huge. Well, yeah, let me know if you can get something booked.
Yeah, we know that's always a grind with the corporate, but if I can get one on there, then I followed up with Jody again from workout at any time today because Chad didn't have luck earlier in the week of like, hey, where are we at with this from ABC? If I need to get on there, like, I'm sick of waiting.
Yeah. I think Lindsay's off today too. I haven't heard anything from her, and I just told him to tag her in every single email we do, but she answers typically within 20 minutes, so she might have a day off or something, yeah.
So do we not have the scorecards for workout anytime yet?
No, dude, because Jody's worthless, dude.
Exactly. We adjust the numbers. Like Zach has some numbers right now because they can give us some basic data, but we're having to do more like rough figures. Like, okay, so your average payment is this for your new members coming in. What's your average length of time with that person? I think we should do 12. Chad and I were going back and forth because they're all month to month, and Jerry told him 6. But if we can find that projection, we just need units then, and then it simplifies it. We don't always have to have the exact numbers. We just need units, and then if we know average payments, that's easy to adjust as well. So we're working through some of those to make sure we're giving good data. But I'm finding a lot of the owners like just raw data. Like the scorecard looks awesome. They're like, I really like this for my team, like my area managers, so they can see that, but I just want to see the line item. Kind of like going back to what Ryan told me originally, I want it to look like my P&Ls. So that's a little bit more of some of the conversations. Mars got a spreadsheet broken out for me where it just breaks down the ownership like we used to, and then I just copy and paste it when I have some meetings, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, it's not as bad as I thought. Yeah, you got 2 clubs shit in the bed and you're still only about $500 down. So how do we get that up? So it's led to good conversations that way.
Okay. Well, really quick too, just, JP, I don't know if you mentioned this to them, but this is definitely a big win. Like Ryan, I know Ryan called you last week about the website leads, and just told you like, I mean, we're getting a better result.
Corporate. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
he
like
got
we're
the
just getting
data from corporate that showed that they get like a 20% show rate on website leads, like across the country. Like that's the average. He gets 30%, and then with Alan doing it at his, it was getting above 40%.
It's huge.
You know, it's like Patrick just talked to this guy that got like over 200 website leads across his 4 clubs. Guess how many showed up? Like 4.
Yep.
Like 4.
That's so bad. Yeah.
So, you know, you think about that, you just change that, he'd be a lot better off, and his team would be doing less stuff too. But yeah, great point. Very huge.
Yeah, but that's like, I mean, that could just be the, I mean, and also too, like, it works so well, like, with Google, you know, because if we're gonna be running Google ads, the website,
oh,
I mean, that's just all day for any franchise. Doesn't matter if it's.
We need to show Workout Anytime that and say you need to change your website. Like, you need to change the way this is set up because it will get you guys a much better result. One thing with the Workout Anytime stuff, I mean, at this point, we should not expect to get anything from them. Like, you guys need to hop on with them, just like you guys know how to get these reports. If you were talking to an Anytime fitness owner, tell them to share their screen and say, hey, look, I'm going to get it manually right now. Show me how you do it, so that next time you speak with another one, you can just tell them how to do it, and you get them to export all of them right then and there. That's just a simple Zoom call. Like, that's not difficult. That's what we need to do because
we've done it 3 times, dude. 100%.
You've gone on with them?
I'll take ownership in this for sure, but I'm telling you, Jody is the.
He's saying with the owners though, like we gotta go.
Yeah, I'm not saying to get on with Jody. I'm saying we need to just not even talk to Jody because clearly it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
We just should go straight to the owner. They already said if they want to give you their reports, they can give them to you.
Yeah.
So
that's what we've been doing. It's just dirty data, and then it's
it's really, really mixed data that's hard to filter through.
So it's not the same as AF.
Not even close.
Okay.
What Jody's doing for us is he's actually making, I think this is why it's taking longer, he's making the reports from ABC on what exactly we need. And then once we have it, it's just we'll duplicate it and just send out at that point. So I don't know.
That changed. I told him to quit trying to do it himself. So he's supposed to be in contact with ABC, and I've reached out because he was supposed to attach me to that email and he didn't. So I'm like, did you do it? Did this get done? Hey, we haven't seen any progress on this. When can we get together? If you're having a hard time explaining it, like, let me talk to ABC because I know what the reports are like. But that's what we're having to go through owners to get any data that we have right now. Like, we're not letting that hold us up by any means. We're just having to adjust the data and spend time to look at it and say, the hell is this actually saying to us?
Okay, but we're getting them to send us their data.
Yep, Zach has done that for a couple of his people.
Have we done it for all of them?
Specifically,
For all the workout anytimes?
I'm chasing
Gary Pugh specifically.
Well, I'm chasing Chris Grove nonstop just because of billing right now. Like, I'm calling him multiple times a day, texting. Mara's going to be reaching out to him as well. We do have a call with his regional, which is good. It's progress. So I'll be leveraging that information, because what I see from their standpoint is they're losing money because they're always focused on the long term, even though we talked about that in the beginning. So I'll be getting information from them for it so that we can get a year-to-date number, but we're having to go directly to them right now.
Yeah, Indian Trail, for example, like Hammond, I've worked with him one-on-one for a couple calls and tried to get 4 different reports just to get some information to work off of. Same thing for, I think Jerry Pui, like Chad, had scorecards put together based off of what we had from Allen system.
Yeah,
but
we
I
need to
don't
get
know.
some data.
Yeah.
Can you hop on with Israel and get him to do this stuff?
Next Wednesday, I'm hopping on with them and getting everything I need, but I've dialed it in pretty good with them. So James making, it's not the long-term ones, but I'm making it really nice and pretty, the short-term ones, adding in their walk-ins, their all the extra shit. I had 4,500 in cash down last month, and that was the main reason why I was going the next day. So what the scorecards will do with us is get more contracted value long-term, but trust me when I say I'm doing every inch of detail short-term with these guys.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I would probably say you guys should try and, I know we're gonna get it from them maybe eventually, maybe not with how slow they're going, but I would just try and hop on with these people next time you do and like have them do it then and there and share their screen. Not ask them, hey, will you send me this report? Like, I would try to see what their back end looks like, get an idea of how to actually do it and walk them through it and be like, okay, I actually don't need that, I need this.
I'll just
So we'll be a lot better off.
I'm just gonna give Mint Hills Josh's login to ABC, and I can see what their shit looks like, and then I can make a literally step-by-step stupid.
Yes,
guys
that'd be huge.
really don't know their ass head, so.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
It's dumb that we're even having this conversation, because we should have had the reports 3 weeks ago. It's very simple, so. Yeah, I'll get on with Josh. I didn't even think about that, because Josh Allen's like guinea pig for me. I can just steal his login and do what I need to do.
Okay, cool. So we'll get that done next week. We'll know how to do that.
Yeah.
One thing too, like just like what we're talking about, kind of the scorecards, but also the website leads. Like if Ryan's super, I mean, he sees a lot of value in it, which is huge, right? So clearly that's something that can be big for not just Anytime Fitness, but Workout Anytime. I know we jumped on with Lindsay too, JP, to talk with her about like how we need the website set up, and she said that they're trying to develop that, but if we could get them to have it to where someone opts in and then there's a calendar page and then we could just connect our file just like Anytime Fitness, I mean, they're gonna be getting the exact same results as Anytime, which is
We can feed her the data we get from Ryan.
big. Yeah.
Yeah, and the reason Ryan's so interested in it, and he's going to pay for it once he kind of has an idea and help us determine like how we could really charge for it, is because with the private equity company, they have to justify everything based off data. And he's like, the data on this looks insane.
Yeah.
You know, he's kind of changed the way he does things. And their contact is Jim Dalton, who works with their FBC or whatever. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who he is. He works with all the best owners, and he works with Bandon. And Ryan said, once I have the data on this, I'm going to give it to Jim Dalton. And I'm going to tell him to give it to everyone. And he'll make a strong push for it, because if it's double the average, you know, that could be huge. So that could really help us get our foot in the door. So, are we getting that set up for him, Bradley?
For Ryan?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we
Just
have
a website?
Yeah, so we have his downtown club still doing it, and then his 24 California clubs. So we have 25 of his on website.
Cool. Yeah, it's a good opportunity, that's for sure.
Did he mention the opt-in rate at all? Because I know last year when I talked to him in like October, he said out of every lead that gets filled out, less than 3% of those things book in. Because everybody relies on OS to book their appointments for them. So that'd be another statistic. If we see, boom, we're seeing opt-in rates that much faster too to highlight, that could be another leverage point for us.
Yeah, I think he just said 20%. But we could get him on here to kind of break it down, you know, because he gets all this data now from corporate because he has to, I guess he's just kind of got to do things differently. And that's what he said, at least, so.
You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna he's gonna get all this data, send it his way, and has to get it for free.
It's not worth anything, Jacob. Actually, it's not worth anything. I can say, all right, fine, then we'll just turn it off.
Yeah.
But that is huge. We've always recognized the potential for it, so.
Yeah. And the other
Where are
thing
we
too,
at with Alan on that? Are we like confident?
It's getting dialed in. So I've been watching 2 or 3 of my accounts, or I should say not my accounts, our accounts. On some of them, Quincy was one of them, and they were getting effed up a lot. They've had 0, and they've had a lot of appointments. That's a great one too. Is if we do have clients that are working with other people on membership, like QuickBooks or whatever, whatever the shit.
QuickBooks? It's not QuickBooks.
KeyBooks, same shit. Anybody that's working with them is a good example. If we have website nurturing, we can take credit for all KeyBooks' bullshit. So
Yeah, exactly.
they're getting flow, and Quincy's calendar is freaking busy between 6-week challenge and website nurturing. Like busy.
Is this Quincy MA or IL?
MA, yeah.
Are they working with QuickBooks?
For 1 month, he didn't know we did membership marketing, so we're getting him next month. He
Oh,
said
cool.
QuickBooks, dude.
Yeah.
he said quick partnership with Alan after harassing Lloyd on text message about this website lead stuff a couple weeks ago. He was definitely getting pretty pissed. So I'm glad that we're finally starting to see some movement there. That was frustrating shit.
Yeah, it's looking a lot better because now I'm pretty confident where we can get all of our clients on it. That's where I was just teetering back and forth with most of them. Like, man, I want to do it, but I also don't want to create more problems. Like we had Gene Sherman, where it's just a straight shit show. So,
Thank God he likes us. Is he okay?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he wasn't a good client, we'd have lost him a long time ago. And Brad handled that shit really well.
Yeah, he's not always all that happy right now. He just knows that we do well for him and that we have a relationship and that we're going to take care of him. So
That's fine. It's marketing. It's never going to be perfect. Bottom line. So
Exactly.
customer service, over deliver.
over communication, even if he's not happy, don't hide from the conversations, embrace it, figure out what it is, give him an update, move forward, take ownership.
Well, if we're confident in the web.
The only reason I say that, JP, is they said basically by the end of the month we should be 100%.
We don't want to we don't want to have the same problem we had earlier.
Yeah, it's
But it's a badass product. It is.
about to just fucking explode.
Well, yeah, we got a lot in the pipeline too, like a ton. Like Zach's about ready to freaking ride this shit to the top because he's got Valio. So we got 2 of Valios, which they have 20 guys. This is gonna freaking take off like crazy. These guys are gonna get rough. They're a sharp ass bunch. And then we're in from grabbing Jerry's clubs too.